up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Tune in to Big Brother Bri, or you can call him Big Brother Bri. What's poppin' on the latest eps for the live feeds? He got what you need. Just to make a long story short, you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, cause he running shit like a relay. You can catch him on replay, but it's so live when he go live. All facts, no lie. When it comes to that BB fam, you know I gotta support mine. If you come with that disrespect, wonky at your neck like bow tie. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But Bri, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that Big Brother Bri fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building. Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Tune in to Big Brother Bri, or you can call him Big Brother Bri. What's poppin' on the latest eps for the live feeds? He got what you need. Just to make a long story short, you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, cause he running shit like a relay. You can catch him on replay, but it's so live when he go live. All facts, no lie. When it comes to that BB fam, you know I gotta support mine. If you come with that disrespect, wonky at your neck like bow tie. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But Bri, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that Big Brother Bri fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building. Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Tune in to Big Brother Bri, or you can call him Big Brother Bri. What's poppin' on the latest eps for the live feeds? He got what you need. Just to make a long story short, you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, cause he running shit like a relay. You can catch him on replay, but it's so live when he go live. All facts, no lie. When it comes to that BB fam, you know I gotta support mine. If you come with that disrespect, wonky at your neck like bow tie. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But Bri, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that big brother Bri fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building.
Let's have those crown emojis for the king, please. Crown emojis.
King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building. Tune in to Big Brother Bri, or you can call him Big Brother Bri. What's popping on the latest eps for the live feeds? He got what you need. Just to make a long story short, you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, cause he running shit like a relay. You can catch him on replay, but it's so live when he go live. All facts, no lie. When it comes to that BB fam, you know I gotta support mine. If you come with that disrespect, wonky at your neck like bow tie. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But Bri, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that big brother Bri fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building, we up in the building.
Hello. 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 We got me on there. Yeah, I see that. Okay, cool. Hi, everybody. It's me. It's me. It's, you know, that guy. The bad guy. AB singing. Look at that AB singing. AB loving singing that. Look at that. That's awesome. Alright, so who we got in this son bitch? We got Bender. Woo! There's Bender. What up, squirrel? Dory. We found Dory. Yankee, what's going on? You're watching Coachella? Damn. You have to pay for that? I'm sure you probably do, don't you? No? It's on YouTube, huh? For free? The fuck? How do they do that? I mean, why? I would think that they would love to fucking sell the shit out of that. Considering, like, you could... Man, they could have, like, a pay-per-view out of that shit where you could go multiple channels and shit and go to choose what fucking stage you want. Why don't they do that? Christ. Alright. Hey, they know the business model better than I do. I mean, shit. Who am I? But... I mean, Coachella's like the shit that everybody fucking wants a piece of. And it's like, you want to go to it? My niece wanted to go to that shit 2 years ago. And at the time, she was 17, so it was like, fuck no. I mean, you gotta be... I mean, I think, first of all, You got to be the right kind of person to be able to go to a fucking event like that. You have got to be in great physical fucking condition, first of all. You got to be ready for, you got to be like Survivor ready to be going to Coachella.
That was Lollapalooza.
Huh?
That was Lollapalooza. She wanted me to.
Oh, she wanted to go to Lollapalooza. Oh, fuck. Well, that's just as bad, too. Because, I mean, to go to any of those big goddamn events, South by Southwest and all these other fucking goddamn things, where you got, like, 5, 6 concert spots all around this goddamn place that requires its own zip code. And you're doing it sometimes some of these events are right in the middle of the fucking summer. I mean, right in the anal butthole, yes, that's redundant, but okay, of summer, where it's hot as a motherfucker, and you've got all these people that are pressed up against each other, sweaty as shit, hot, 90-degree days, 80-degree days, sun is out, so it's making it harder, baking everybody's ass, everybody's getting melanoma, carcinoma, whatever, even if they are using the sunscreen, and they're drunk as fuck, so they're dehydrated, and it's amazing that they don't have, like, people dying left and right and that shit. But it's because it takes a special kind of person to go to those events. It's different than just going to one concert where you're in an air-conditioned room or in an arena where you sit down in a seat and you just sit back, you relax, or you may occasionally get up and stand up and dance around in place, or maybe move around in your aisle a little bit. But otherwise, you're fucked when you go to these events. I got anal glaucoma when it comes to going to those concerts because I don't see my ass there. There's no way. This motherfucker would fall dead flat, like in first 30 minutes. I'd just be like, no, I'm not in the right shape for that. Fuck it. Would I like to go? No, no, because there's too many people. I would just I get social anxiety just looking at the amount of fucking people on the camera. I'm like, what the fuck? No. For those of you that got to see the my video over on Big Brother Bri that I used as the teaser for, or just the informative message that I'll be on Toe the Camel tonight. For those of you that got the chance to see it, I hope you enjoyed it. Had to do what I had to do to protect my nose. I mean, the nose. And by the way, yes, big old berry up here on my nose. That's not a berry. It's a goddamn blemish. Can't get rid of it. I'm 17 again this week. Yeah, I was told earlier this week to grow up. So, I guess the acne's setting back in because I have to grow up apparently. Didn't say a name. No names. No name. I'm generic. No name. No name. Anyway, let's move on. Better thing to talk about than... El Rey. Did I get the purr of the R in there? The Rey. El Rey. And again, Bender. Woo! And I'm giving the woo for the real Ric Flair, not for Charlotte. No, she's on my shit list right now. I love Charlotte, but she talked a big fucking game, coming in on a goddamn helicopter, walking in, having that beautiful robe on, coming out looking mean as a motherfucker like she usually does. The goddess that she is, the Amazon that she is. Glamazon even. I would even say glamorous Amazon. And she got her ass put through a fucking table. the man, Becky. Oh, Becky, you are the man. Denise, what's up? AB. Hey ho. I don't know. I don't know where that. Oh, that's where it came from. I've been watching this new comic. I say new comic, but new to me, named Brad Williams. He happens to be a little person, and he is funny as fuck. Please get a chance to, if you can, look him up on YouTube, or if you have Netflix. There's some things that he's part of. There's one show on Netflix called The Degenerates, which is a series. It's a stand-up comic series of like, I don't know, about half a dozen, maybe 8 different comics that they all have these 25, 30-minute specials individually. And it's organized by one of the comics. He does the first one. It's fucking amazing. I forget the guy's name, and I'm sorry for it. But Brad Williams was the second one. And then I just watched another person tonight, and I'm ashamed to have forgotten her name already, but she was hilarious. It's raunchy humor, but it's adult humor, but you really should check it out if you get a chance. Carmen Guy, hello. No, it is not too late at all for you to catch up on BB Canada, Carmen. Hello, welcome. I hope you are well. I haven't even started talking about Canada yet, because actually, to let you know, update, they're doing the POV right now. They can't do this shit in the afternoon when we're not, like really giving a fuck. They have to do it at night when folks like me want to go ahead. They didn't know, right? They don't give a fuck about me, little old me. I mean, shit, I say little old me. But you know what I mean. This channel, little old me. So, Canada, I'm trying to fucking help you a little bit. I mean, we might get 20 or 30 more people to watch your fucking show. A little bit more. Maybe a few more, depending on the night, Sarah Kinder, what's going on? Debbie Burnford. Debbie Burnford is here. How are you, my Debbie? Erin West. Hello, Erin. You're boogeyman. That's right. That's what I am. El Chapo. Oh, Erin's already familiar with Brad Williams. That's awesome. Ray, who's your favorite this season? My favorite was Chelsea. Yeah, and Chelsea's gone, so there goes that idea. I did not have a repeat of Casey Clark. I did not have a repeat. And I did not have a repeat of saying that, I called Lolo Jones as my favorite to win Celebrity, and she got 3rd place, so I was close. Yeah, I really fucking took a whiff on that one. I think she was 4th out. So, yeah, not so good. Didn't make jury. Took a swing and a miss on that one. Pop Fly, yeah. Well, actually, no, I just fucking struck out. She had promise. But then one night, she talked to the HOH, who was Dane, and just was, like, being brutally honest about alliances and shit. And he's like, after she leaves the room, he's like, what? What? You did what? He's just saying to himself, and he's saying to the Canadian audience, or the audience, he's looking in the cameras, he's saying to production, basically, did you just see that? Did you just hear what she said? What? He's like, I cannot believe this. I'm just like, Yeah, I saw it, and I believe it now because I did see it and I heard it. But fuck, I mean, it was that moment I knew she might as. You notice that they don't have the Bible in the Canadian Big Brother house. I think that's great. I think that's great because I haven't seen a Bible in the Canadian Big Brother house yet this year. I don't know if it's been a staple of previous Big Brother seasons in Canada. Um, so I don't know what the rule is about. I don't know, but yeah, that was a rough week for me on her. And when it came to my game choosing and my strategic or my prognostication was not so good there. Andy E, what's up? Bender, woo, woo. I already said woo you. Nothing. You got two woos already, so if I give you a three, then it's woo woo woo, and then we getting close to like singing, and I don't want to do that. Robin, Robin, what's up? CD1, CD1. Thank you for hitting the like on that uh, video I put up. Yankee, thanks for putting up the links there. Debbie Burnfield, if I didn't say hi already, hello, my dear. How are you? Wah, 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 wee, wah. I gotta slow the fuck down because my head's starting to hurt a bit. The Bible is not Canadian. Really, Yankee? I did not know that. I didn't know. I did not know that Christianity was not something that Canadians were familiar with. Holy Jesus! Well, you better go tell those folks over in Utah. They're because then they'll start sending everybody up there trying to. And then there are other factions that might be interested in getting the guys with the white shirts and the black ties with the backpacks that travel in twos, and usually have bicycles as well, if they're just not on foot. You know those guys that knock on your doors and usually ask if you've accepted, whatever and into your life, and you just go, you know what, go away. And then they're like, "Well, bless your heart," and then you're just like, "No, go fuck off." Um, it's either that or you're in a household where actually, when I was growing up, I was told to hide. my grandmother, my grandmother was deathly afraid of those white shirted people with the ties that looked like the original Geek Squad. You know what I'm talking about. And even in the 70s and the 80s, they used to have backpacks and shit. They had the same uniform then. They have the same uniform now. They're the men in black without the jacket, but with a backpack. And I mean, now they stay hydrated. They carry water with them. I noticed that is something now that's the new thing because everybody carries hydration with them. So, and by the way, we're still waiting for the veto to come to pass and or to finish, and that's why I am on right now on the feed. I'm on the quad feed waiting for something to come through, but nothing is coming through yet. And once it does, I will let you know what it is. They did only go to the veto within about it was just a little over an hour ago. So we may be a little while before they actually come back from it, depending on what it is. It could be something simple, though. Who knows? Because lately they have been having more drawn-out ones. So maybe they'll have something that's more simple. You know, maybe something scoring-wise, just a random task thing. Although usually they save that kind of stuff for an HOH. But I don't know if... See, I'm not big on the history of the Canadian game, so I don't know if they're so much on having the random putt-putt competition that may win you an HOH, even if you have absolutely no skills and you just happen to hit the ball right. because you know that is something that is so common in the American game, to see. Josh Martinez, season 19, right? It's an easy one to remember. He wins a putt-putt competition towards the end of the season. It gets him an HOH, and arguably, you could say that paved the road for him to win the fucking $500,000. Because without winning that comp, he may not have moved on at that point. So, I don't know how the Canadian game, if they've ever had that kind of bullshit.
It's Leon Save the Tax event.
Fuck you, Leon.
$200 off this modern.
I appreciate the ad, Leon. I know. This whole show is a walking ad for your shit. So, Leon, cállate. That means shut up in Spanish for those of you that are not familiar. It's the rude way of saying be quiet. It's basically saying shut up. What's that song? Sarah's saying this POV is a puzzle. Do we know this? Just curious. I'm just wondering. La, 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 la. Yeah, I'm going to be getting rid of this Negan beard here. I really am. I'm actually getting sick of it because it is getting a little long, and I'm not like it's just. I mean, it's not getting snarled or nasty or anything. I'm keeping it okay, but it's not quite as lustrous and as vibrant and as profound as a Paul Abrahamian beard. See, I don't have any Eastern European genes in me, so that I with that Armenian hair, look, the hair on my arms is like basically not existent. I mean, you could go like this and you could maybe find a hair. It's not, and I don't even shave my arms or any of that shit. I mean, here, all right, my elbow, or my elbow, fuck me, this wrist, this wrist thing. All right, little hair there. I got enough to say I'm a man. Yeah. But, and I'm not like a hairy-legged motherfucker. I got a little bit of right here. Little. It's kind of like a little. I don't know, just a little tuft of fur. But it's not that curly shit. It's kind of like just straight, nice, little straight amount of hair. That's it. I flat iron it. No, I don't. But it's pretty flat, like hair. So it's not like one of those things where if I wore a V-neck or some bullshit that it would be bubbling out, and no, it's not that crap. No. Why am I talking about my hair? The fuck? What took me to that point? I don't know. Good information, Yankee. Oh, yeah, that's about Yankee. Okay, good. I was going to say, don't say good information, Brian, because that's not good information. I don't think I needed to share that with you. Oh, I'm cutting it. Thank you so much, Em. Yeah, so, I mean, I need to just trim this shit right about here. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go, and it's all going to be, I'm going to take it all off. I'm not going to the skin. No. I'm going to go kind of Rick Grimes scruff. Season 3, Season 4 scruff. Maybe Season 5 scruff. But not full on Rick Grimes, old man Rick Grimes, not Negan. No. I'll be going to like close, well-kept Negan before before he lost the war. So yeah, that's probably what I'm looking at. Negan in his prime. That's what I'm going for. No, I will not share. I will not shave it on air again. That was just a little bit too cumbersome. It involved a lot of noise, and it involved a little pain. A little pain. I suppose if I do it, I'm going to have to do it with rum chadas in me. Do I have Irish ancestry? I believe there is some. There is some. On my grandfather's side, yes. I believe there is some. Because I do have some reddish tints to some of my facial hair. The hair that's left on my head, that's not, I've bleached it blonde and shit a couple times, but my hair is naturally like a dark auburn brown, like a walnut or a chestnut kind of shit. That's left on the top, on the roof, and actually the roof and the sides. It's just the front. It's like Hulk Hogan. I'm kind of got the Hulk Hogan going on, but a little still. I still have more than Hulk Hogan right here. You guys have seen shit. Look here. This is what I'm dealing with. Right? That's what you got. So I'm not ashamed of it. Fuck. I mean, that's what happens with age. I'm surprised because I had hair like a fucking woolly mammoth on my head. I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened. I guess it was pulling it out so much. No. Just the way it goes. Age. I'm not that fucking old. Rum chata question mark? AB? Oh, yes. Oh, do we need to do you remember? Oh, no, maybe you weren't here for it when we showed Yankee drunk as a motherfucker. After drinking rum chata with her friend Raquel. And by the way, Yankee, Raquel needs more airtime. You have to stop hogging the camera for yourself. I know it's your channel, but if Raquel is going to help you, and she's going to assist with this process, for those out there that value her service to the show, I think that she should be featured a little bit more prominently. I think it's quite selfish that you don't let Raquel participate more on camera. Yes, I'm publicly shaming you, Yankee. Yes, I am. Shame. Hashtag more Raquel. Hashtag, and I'm not saying more cowbell, I said more Raquel. Next video, you need more Raquel. Yes, you better be crying laughing because I'm serious. Let's see here. Yeah, Kinder, Sarah, that's right. You got that right, Sarah. Cold cases and shit with ancestry and stuff. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like and by the way, folks, before I go any further, realizing I'm 30 minutes into the show, and I haven't really talked a lick of Big Brother other than saying we're right now waiting for the POV to be finished. Just to do my job and make sure I'm giving you some Big Brother content here, at least giving you an update. For now, what we know is that Adam and Damien are up around the block. Current HOH is Mark. And apparently on Twitter, Mark has a striking appearance to a baby lamb, or a lamb that somebody posted an image of. I did retweet the image and made a comment. It was a baby goat, a lamb. and or whatever, and I made a comment to something like, cute goat. I said, but Mark is no way going to be a goat, G-O-A-T. So, because, yeah, Mark's just not. But yeah, it was a strikingly similar image of the two. Creepy as fuck. But at least the lamb or the sheep or whatever the fuck it was cute. Baby goat. It was a baby goat. Whatever the fuck it was. Has Adam been bullying Mark? I don't know. I'm not sure if that has happened. Hashtag more Raquel. Yep, thank you. Yeah, and for those of you, is there anybody here from West Virginia? Is there anybody in the crowd from West Virginia? If so, please raise your hand. I'm just curious. Hey, Tawana, what's up? How you doing? Okay. Well, now since there's nobody here from West Virginia, I should clue you folks into something that's really fucking like nasty shit. Because I don't want to offend the folks from West Virginia, but they put this shit up now for those folks in West Virginia. I suppose it's a service, but I really don't think it's very nice. Ancestry.com, for those folks in West Virginia that inbreed. I really just don't think that that's very nice. Um, I mean, it's like if you can find your mom, who is also your aunt and your sister. I think that's like impressive shit that you can do that. But it's just I don't think that there's a need for such a website. Um, just saying. Um, of course I'm joking. There is no such thing as ancestry.com, nor should there be. Um, you have an ex-friend who married to her second cousin. Well, you know what though? Is that why they're your ex-friend? Is that why you're their ex-friend? um, Emily, I'm going to just say this. I got to tell you, second cousin is like, I don't necessarily say it's a good thing, but when you consider the very, very tiny blood relation that there is, I mean, when you think about the rest of the world too, and you got to remember, we put the label on ourselves as being elite people. There are developed countries, highly developed countries in this world, that second cousins, it's not a problem. First cousin, absolutely, it's a problem. But actually, there are even some developed countries in this world that don't have a problem with cousin. I draw the line at cousin for fucking sure. Goddamn-lutely. And second cousin, I don't think so too. But I mean, I suppose it happens. I don't know. Yeah, that's how your kids come out with 3 arms. That's exactly right, Sarah. That's how your kids come out with 3 arms, 3 eyes, half a leg, half an arm, or an arm that's stuck out of your ear, or another head that's growing out of the side of your head that's only got teeth and 1 eyeball. I'm just saying. Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Squirrel. I just blew you out of the water by saying your name. My apologies. I'm just so used to. Oh, at least you were excited to say me. All right. Mari H. Hey, what's up, Mari H? I hope I'm saying Mar. Is it Mari or Mary? I want to be correct in how I say the name so that nobody's upset. Let's see. Yes, the Kentucky Blue people, Dory. Yes, they are. They are victims of inbreeding. That is correct. Absolutely. I have seen the documentaries on that shit. The Kentucky Blue people. Yes, folks, look that shit up on YouTube. That's a fascinating fucking story. And I tell you, I shit you not, they are blue as fuck. They are as blue as this blue in my fucking shirt. I shit you not. Blue. From fucking top to bottom. Blue. They're like Blue Man Group, but a family. It's fucked up. And it was like so much inbreeding, and it's like, oh, yeah. And I forget what it was, like some sort of syndrome or some sort of clinical name that they put to it. And I was like, holy shit. It was like they were Smurfs, or they were like, 5 and 6 foot tall Smurf people. I'm just like, what? Oh yeah, Sarah, it happened. It's true. Look the shit up. Okay. Oh, it is Mary. Okay. All right, Mary, thank you. I like the spelling of the name, though. I love it like that. That's cool. I just know that there are some people that might go by Mari or Marie, maybe. But I didn't even think of that until now. But thank you for clarifying. So I will call you Mary. You usually lurk. That's cool. Yeah, the blue people from Kentucky. Yeah, that's some. I think it is Kentucky or Virginia. Let me look this shit up. I'll tell you what, since we're waiting for these folks to come back from their yatus, uh, and it's a yatus. It's a hiatus from the feed because the feed they're doing the veto, and by the way, for those wondering where Zeta is tonight, Zeta is relaxing at home. She's chilling out. She's fine. But she did go out today and get her new RV. She just brought it home. She just got home about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. And she said she was just getting settled in. And I just told her, I said, I know you're not going to be at the show tonight. Chill, relax, have an adult beverage, and enjoy yourself, and congratulations. And I sent our love from me and Wonky, and she said she was already starting to fall asleep. So, sweet dreams, Zeta. Sweet dreams. Let's see. Let's look it up. Blue people. Blue. First thing comes up is Blue Oyster Cult. Blue. P-opple? P-E. Opple. Yep, blue. It starts. I put Blue P-E. Blue People of Kentucky. Fucking came up first. Bang. Yep. There it is. All it is. There. Pictures of these motherfuckers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a shit ton of stuff in here. I'm looking at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's like there's a whole bunch. There's like about 10 of them. And then they start talking about blue-skinned people in Avatar. There's like that many things about these people. Right there. Bang. Blue people of Kentucky. So that's something for you to take a look at later on tonight if you want. I know some of you are probably going to go bailing out now, going like, "Oh, fuck me, dead." Well, if we're still waiting for the freaking veto to finish, and Bri's boring as fuck right now, let's go see the blue people of Kentucky. You know what? I really wouldn't blame you completely if you did. But I do appreciate it if you hang with me. Let me just plug this in here. Ooh. Oh, that was just because I literally, as soon as I was plugging this in, somebody hit me with a message. So that's cool. That was nice of them to hit me back. And I'm going for another battery here, so folks, bear with me. I don't know if I've shouted these folks out before. This is not a product placement thing. I don't get any shit for this. But if you're a person that has multiple devices and shit, and you like to carry them around and move around your house, and if you have a tendency to forget to plug your devices in and shit, these motherfucking bricks, these power bricks, they're only, I mean, alright, they're pretty fucking heavy, right? Okay? This shit will hurt you. This could kill you in an apocalypse. If you're a soft-headed zombie, this would go right through the eye socket and pretty much crush their head. But, no, moral of the story is, these fucking things work great. I mean, this thing will it will charge this iPad fully twice with the capacity that's in this thing. If I have like 20% left on this thing, I could charge this once, run it down to 20% again, and charge it again fully on one full brick on this. Brand name on it is Anker, A-N-K-E-R. A-N-K-E-R, Anker. And I have 4 different ones, or 3 different ones, but 4 total bricks. And I've been using them, the same ones, for the last year and a half. And they are reliable as fuck. Just try not to drop them very often, because, you know, I have a tendency to sometimes drop them, and I fucked up one of the ports on one, or actually 2 of them. Good thing they have 2 ports on each, because you can do multiple devices. But, the Yankee, thank you for the pata sucia. Why was the pata sucia in there already, Yankee? What did I do for the pata sucia? What was that for? Yankee singing, I'm blue, blah, 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 blah. I think the song was like, if I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. Wasn't it something like that? Now, first of all, if I'm blue, if I was green, I would die. Well, why would you die if you were green? I mean, apparently, if people could start out white and turn blue, they could survive that. I'm sure you could convert from 1 to green, maybe. I mean, I've gone green sometimes. I was told that when I was 5 years old, I remember the incident, but when I was 5, I wanted to take a smoke of cigarette. And at the time, my mother's boyfriend, he smoked Marlboro Reds. Reds, yeah. So I'm like, I want to smoke that. And then they're like, no. I said, I want to smoke that. And then they're like, all right. Took a puff. And I inhaled Unlike Bill Clinton says he did not inhale, and that was weed. I inhaled the regular tobacco, and boy, was that a full, hearty puff of tobacco that I pulled in at a 5-year-old age, and I turned green. Apparently, I turned fucking green. A certain shade. And I didn't barf, I didn't get sick, but I just was like, I was grossed out by it. And then I wanted water. I wanted water or something, and they're like, no, enjoy the flavor. I learned my fucking lesson. Until I was about 13, 14, and then I just wanted to look cool one day and wanted to smoke one. By then I learned to go with a menthol or a light. I only did that very, very, very sparingly. Like 4 or 5 times maybe. And each time I might have turned green. I don't know. Who evicted Sam? That would be Cory. Cory was the HOH that evicted Sam. Holy moly! That's who asked that question. Holy moly! What up, buddy? AB, you sure it wasn't blue? I am damn sure, because I'm not inbred. AB, I have to disagree. Krispy Kremes suck donkey balls. They are not that good. And I'm sorry, there is nothing good about a warm donut. And they're just not. No, they're not. Dunkin' Donuts are the best donuts. Period. Period. Yes. What? Question mark. Yes. You heard me. Dunkin' Donuts. Now apparently just known as Dunkin'. They don't want to be known for their donuts, but damn it, they have got good fucking donuts. God damn it. And I should know. Blasphemy. Blasphemy? No, Tim Hortons. Don't you even go with Tim Hortons. Do I need to bring out the video of the person at Tim Hortons? Oh, and you people know about Tim Hortons. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? The woman who asked for the restroom? The Tim Hortons, the woman who asked for the restroom. Am I wrong? Oh, you people know. Tim Hortons I knew of, but I did not really know like how big that chain was until I saw that video, and I'm like, I did a little research. I'm like, oh, what Tim Hortons? And I was like, that's in Canada and like on the west coast of America, isn't it? And then I'm like, Tim Hortons, yeah, okay. And then I realized Tim Hortons apparently they have down in Australia as well. And for those not in the know, a woman walked into Tim Hortons one day, wanted to use the restroom. She was told by the person behind the counter that they would not allow her to use the restroom. The woman was upset. So upset that she instantly pulled her drawers down, shat on the floor, then picked it up and threw it at the person who denied her the service to the restroom. Oh, by the way, the woman did make sure to wipe with some napkins before she left. You gots to wash your ass. No, it was not at the zoo. It was in a Tim Hortons. So I don't think I'll be walking into a Tim Hortons anytime soon just because I'm afraid of stepping on or in something. Especially if you want to use the bathroom in the fucking place and they don't let you use it. That is so nasty. It is, isn't it, Sarah? It is. It's nasty. It's disgusting. Robin, look at you puking over there. Robin over in the corner puking. Yeah, I bet they have great chocolate donuts. You know what they... My God, I hope the woman didn't get hit. I hope the woman dodged that motherfucker. But then I'd be afraid, what did it hit? I mean, they probably had to shut that store down for the day. It's legit. If somebody splatters their shit on the wall or at a Target behind the counter where the food is made, the food is prepared, the drinks are made, and somebody's ready to throw their chocolate bomb across the counter, and that just goes poof. Well, oh no, Mary, they had one. She just denied her access to it. They just denied her access to it, and she said, well, I'm just going to shit on the floor right here. And she did. And then she picked it up, and she threw it at them. And then she wiped and left. So, I don't know. Read Holy Moly. Holy Moly. Oh, God. I can only imagine. Horton hears a poo. Ah! That's good, buddy. That's good. Horton hears a poo. Yes, and folks, you know, where else do you get good potty humor and Big Brother talk at once? We're not getting much Big Brother talk because, again, folks, let me go back up here and check everything. Let me go back to... I'm going to refresh my feeds here just to make sure everything's all copacetic because I'm sure they probably still are on this... I've been watching the screen, and it has been apparently refreshing, but I'm just doing a full-on proper refresh. And I would like to give Canada some props. They're what I call PowerPoint fish, which is what they put up, basically this PowerPoint presentation that goes on a rotating loop of like 4 or 5 or whatever different PowerPoint type screens that say different things. Well, I give them credit. They have now mixed it up a little. And they've included some new phrases, words, things to say, and taken out some of the dumbass shit that they had in there before. So that's another thing that Canada's production is on top of. The U.S. feeds, it's like, yeah, you still get the same old bullshit. Fish. 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 And I mean, I like fish, okay? Don't get me wrong. But at least these guys, if they're not giving us something like fish, they're at least changing up what we have to read when they're not showing the game. So they took out the hokey pokey, which I could not fucking stand when they had that up there. But now they're saying, they had one thing and said, ooh, there's some S hashtag exclamation point T going on. Haha, just kidding. We wouldn't block you from seeing that. but they're doing something, and they'll be back, and they'll be back shortly. And it's like, oh, okay. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool that you mixed it up that way. I respect that. Let's see here. Refresh. Oh, I feel refreshed. What movie was that from? Nobody knows that one. That's a Blazing Saddles one. That's another old movie. Just showed my old ass. Also, by the way, folks, if anybody is a fan of zombies, zombie movies, zombie shows, zombie flicks, Netflix also has a goddamn good series, 8-episode series called Black Summer. You can sit in one sitting. You could get that whole fucking thing knocked out, and you will feel fulfilled and wanting more, but you will feel content with the ending if they don't bring it back for a second season. It ties enough stuff up comfortably and leaves you with a premise at the end that you could be like, okay, it's one of two things that's happening, but you know what one of those two things is. You know what the two things are. You just leave it to your imagination as to what that ending was. But it doesn't leave you pissed off that you're like, oh, I don't know. You'll be very pleased with the final ending of it, as to at least there's kind of closure. I'm not going to say more because then I'd be giving it away. But again, that's called Black Summer, and it's on Netflix. 8 episodes, and it's fucking amazing. The editing, the action is fucking nuts. It's imagine the dead people in this one. They are Walking Dead type zombies, in the sense that everybody that dies on the planet, everybody that dies, regardless if you're infected or not, you will wake up a zombie. So if you die a natural death, you get murdered, you're gonna wake up a zombie. But they're the 28 days later type zombies that are like ravenous, angry, run like motherfuckers, and they do not give up. Oh my god. Chase sequences galore. Man. Some good shit. Yes, right now, yeah. Yeah, Adam on the block, Damien on the block, and HOH is Mark. Now, of course, Mark won't be playing in the veto, which is good. Interesting rule this year. No way that the HOH can play in the veto, which I appreciate that. Let's see here. Oh, AB, really? That's true? Oh, I did not know that. Well, Sam washed your ass in the jury house. Did you really have confirmation of that, AB? Because I'm just kind of wondering. I would require a little proof of that. Not that I need to see proof. I mean, I suppose Entertainment Tonight Canada can cover that. Let me just hit Wonky real quick here. Hey Siri, call Wonky FaceTime.
Making a FaceTime call to Wonky.
Isn't she pleasant when you know you speak to Siri? She has that nice Australian accent. I put that on her. Oh, sorry. I was just going to ask, when you come...
When I come down what?
You're already down.
What do you mean?
Well, I was just going to ask for a drink and a cookie.
Okay.
When you come down, but you're already down, so...
Well, I would have had to go back up anyways because my hands are full.
Well, I didn't know. I'm sorry. But thank you for coming down. She's awesome. Canadian feeds are giving me a little bit of problem here tonight. So I'm going to go and check another source. Oh, I did not need to hit that one. Nope, that's what I need to do. Go here. Let me go to feed 2 and try that first. You know, it's funny, the commercials play just fine. But when they, thank you so much, hon. The ads play, but then the feed just keeps going, and it doesn't want to link up. So it's like, well, what are you doing with me, Canada? You have no problem showing me your ads, do you? But then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Starbucks in here. Hi. Starbucks, what's up? She'll be alright in here. Better than her standing out there going, "Meow, ah."
The thing was, I was trying to let Mary in. But she's...
Well, let Mary in then.
I'm trying. She's just standing in the doorway. And that's
Oh, okay. I was going to say, the girls are good. It's the boys I don't want in here.
And then Boom tried to beat her in.
Oh, well, fuck him. He can stay out there. Boom, sorry, brother. You just got to stay out there, man. All right? Because you like chewing on the cords, and I don't want you being a fucking fuckwit being in here doing that shit. So, you got to understand. Understand your place. What you got? Oh, yes. Thank you so much. That is... Oh, you are... You are a heavenly being. Even though there is no... Well, in my opinion. But, hey, Advil. Yummy.
Actually, I'll leave.
Oh, Aleve? Aleve? Aleve, okay. That's cool. Aleve, Advil, whatever. You okay?
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure the Wonky is good. Let's see here. Let me go to 24 or to BMX TV and see if they're having any better luck with their feeds. BMX dash TV. Fuck you. .net. Nope. Nah. Tuh. Go. Go gadget legs. Ooh, they got Nigerian Big Brother on here. Cool. That'd be awesome. And you just watch them and... Huh? What you pointing at?
Far right where it says BBCAN7 channel.
Right. Actually... Oh, yes. Thank you. I just was kind of losing my... No, that's not it. It's over here, babe. But thank you. I think that was for the chat room. Yeah. Because, see, I think that's... CH is for chat, I think. But thank you. No. You were perfectly logical in your thinking there. Perfectly logical. Okay, there we go. So I'm playing it on BMX, and we'll see if we have a better success rate there. And it seems to be. So, but it is still down for the POV, which is going on. So I would think that we should be coming back to the feeds. If it's not a very long contest, we should be coming back pretty soon. I'm just trying to see what there are some people chatting in the chat there to see what they're saying, but they're just doing the standard, stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, we got Starbuck and Miria both in the room tonight. So they're here to participate in hanging out with Mom. And Miri might come over and hang out with me. If she does, that'll be awesome. If she doesn't, that's okay too.
Alright, girls. No fighting.
What are they bitching at each other? Would Starbuck do some shit?
Nope. Starbuck just went to sniff at Miri, and Miri turned in.
What, put a paw up like that? Like a, ah! Hey, baby. Going up? Come on up. Come on. You want to come up? You see Daddy? Come up here. Come on. There you go. Here's Miria. Miri. Hi. You say hi to the cameras? You say hi to the cameras? Huh? Yeah. There you are. How are you? She's showing up on camera okay?
Nope. Just her head.
Oh, just her head? I'm going to bring that down a little bit. There she is. How are you, baby? Hey, look up at the people. You want to say hi to the people? Huh? You want to say hi to the people? This is I'm proud of this little girl because she has gone through 19 rounds of chemotherapy over the past year plus. She gets the chemo every third week. And she's gone through 19 rounds. Round number 20 will be coming up probably next week, right?
Yep.
Not this coming week, but the week after. So that's 20 rounds that she'll be going to the 20th. And she has not lost any weight. She lost 1/10 of 1 pound in the last 6 months. And she is still active. She's jumping around. She's playing. She's feisty. She's eating like she's supposed to. And she's a beautiful baby. Right? Aren't you? You're my little princess. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What?
Just thought she was kind of half looking up at the camera like, am I really on camera? Reminded me of Azita. Don't put me on camera.
Let me take the light off so maybe you don't want that light on you. But yeah. So, yeah, you are a good girl, aren't you? Yeah, you know you are. So anyways, folks, I'm showing you Miri vision at this point. Oh yes, AB, I've seen that too. What's up, sweetie? Huh? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Yes. Sorry, guys. I lose myself when I'm into. I kind of lose myself into her when I'm, when we're chilling. She and I just kind of chill, and I'll be honest with you. I try to cherish every little second I get with her. You know, especially knowing when they have something like that, it's well, you got. I guess it kind of makes you appreciate other people, people and just life in general for for the people you have in your life. It's like you got to have try to appreciate them as best as you can, regardless of regardless if they're sick or not. It's like, but when you learn that they're sick, and especially this is something she's not going to be able to get rid of, you know. So she's just gonna fight this as long as she can, right? That's right. You are, aren't you? I'm proud of you. Probably is. Yeah, it is probably her purr. You could be hearing that. Aaron, good question. I have been playing it lately. Yes, I have on a regular. Um, yes, AB, that's right. They do eat them in sections. That's right. They go for the head first, then they eat the middle, then they eat the ass and slurp up the tail, just like fucking spaghetti. And that's exactly what happened when my first cat, Snowball, brought one up to me, put it in front of me, showed me, proud of it, and then he just put it down, and he had his paw on it, and I'm like, oh, you're a good boy. And then I went to go and reach to try to take it away, and he growled at me, and I'm like, oh, I got you. You do what you need to, son. And he then took his paw off the said mouse, and the mouse ran, and he's like, oh, fuck no. Put one paw down, caught the motherfucker again, brought it back to in front of me, and then proceeded to eat it in the manner that I just described. And it took him no more than 3 minutes, and not one drop of blood, not one drop of blood, clean as a whistle. Just a couple tiny little crunches at the beginning.
All right, stop. Blech.
I'm just saying they were small. Well, they were small bones. That's why they didn't make big cracks.
All right.
Very quick. Yes, yes. Actually, they don't. He. Oh, yeah. Look at this. She just kind of fell over on her side, like, oh, Daddy's petting me now. Oh. Yeah. For those of you that are here normally for Big Brother chat, I'm sorry I'm not giving you much tonight. I'm basically just giving you Miri vision, her snuggling up to Daddy, me, my big old arm here petting her, and she's laying on the remote, which is always par for the course. Oh, there it is. Don't worry, babe. I got you. Okay, so yeah. Hey, Roberta, what's up? Hey, thanks for the monkey icon. I like that. The monkey. Yep, that's cool. So let's see here. What, your nose cold or something? She's like, Daddy, I'm putting my nose in right on your lap. Make sure you got that cold, wet nose tonight, probably, don't you?
Not really. She was like that on my lap upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Earlier.
You're getting a Dr. Claw vibe, you say? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm like Blofeld in those Bond movies, or like Don Corleone with his cat, or yeah, Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Is that the shit? Debbie, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, Mutual of Omaha, but the Wild Kingdom. That's what this is. This is I'm not Marlon Perkins, that old bastard that's dead for like the last 52 years or whatever the fuck he's been dead for. Shit, that other guy that was on the show, I think he just... Well, no, he's still around, isn't he? I don't know. The other dude on Wild Kingdom. That shit, that was an old show. Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. That was back in the days when they used to just go into the... And that was like before the Crocodile Hunter. I didn't even realize, I never thought of how much, like, holy shit, Mary. God damn, Danderbomb, bang! Holy shit. Ah, peh. I think I got some in my mouth. Alright. I'll leave you here. You still look beautiful, but it's my show, damn it. Alright. So, you're going to be looking at my cat all night. Although that's probably better than looking at my ass, right? I'll admit that. I'll admit that. Steve Irwin, I gotta tell you, I didn't really think about it until recently, but even though Steve Irwin did a lot of good by bringing a lot of knowledge to people, that guy really was not very humane in the way that he... I'm not trying to speak ill of the dead, but in my opinion, I don't think the guy was very humane about the way he treated crocodiles and shit. Because he purposely was getting into the mud and wrestling a fucking alligator or a crocodile or whatever in their natural habitat just so he can show you shit about them. And then he, okay, I understand that he's trying to conserve and moving them from one place to another. But he's purposely going in there, he was going in there and wrestling the motherfuckers down instead of tranquilizing them. Because he didn't believe in tranquilizing them. I'm sorry. Now, maybe some scientists will tell you that they don't have emotion. But they certainly feel pain. They feel struggle. I'm sure that there's some anxiety with that to a certain degree. Maybe not. But still, you're putting the animal through some shit. You're putting them through a situation where they're fighting for their life, they think. They think. How would you like it if somebody put a fucking bag over your head or tried to pry your jaw shut? Like keeping it slammed down and then wrapping a big rubber band around your head and then put you in a fucking bag, take you in a dark truck somewhere, and then dump you off in another place. Well, I suppose I wouldn't be too happy about that. Especially if some asshole came up from behind me and did that in the mud. I'd be like, what the fuck you? And then I'd be out. So, like, at least if you're going to fucking do that shit and you're going to do it under the right pretense, fucking sedate the little bastards, alright? And don't put your own life at risk. But what'd he do? He goes out there and he's fucking with a goddamn stingray or a fucking manta or shit. The fucker stung him and he died. Bum, 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 bum. Wow. Sorry, Steve, you lose. Well, yes, I would prefer that than to be made into luggage and shoes. Don't forget wallets. But yes. Wonky's back to back almost.
She's asking when our birthdays were.
Oh, yes. 4 weeks apart. Exactly 4 weeks. So there is only a period of 4 weeks of every year where we are the same age. There's only a 4-week period that Wonky and I are the same age. Otherwise, Wonky is always 1 year ahead of me in age for the remainder of the 48 other weeks of the year. And I do usually try to remind myself of that.
And me. It's all part of the season of cake.
The season of cake. Oh, the season of cake. Oh, you guys. Oh, fuck. We're still waiting on Big Brother, guys. Seriously, we're still waiting. Thank you for hanging out, those of you that are. Who's in the room? How many do we have? Not many.
24.
No shit. Well, great. Yeah, the season of cake. Now, I have to introduce you as to what the season of cake is. The season of cake is a creation by my wife's family.
Although we're the only ones that call it that.
I'm the one that started calling it that.
Yes.
I created the name for it. However, the season of cake is a creation by my in-laws. Namely, my mother-in-law, who I love dearly. I love dearly. I would have gladly taken a mom like her instead of my own. I would have loved to have taken a mom half as good, a tenth as good. But the season of cake. Now, when was the usual beginning of the season of cake, babe?
Well, it used to be Grandpa.
Right. So back at
actually, our anniversary first.
Our anniversary first. Okay, so our anniversary, the 21st of July. So the season of cake usually begins with our anniversary. Then it would be followed up with
Grandpa Dallas's birthday.
Sue's grandfather's birthday, which was the first week of August, I believe, right? Or no,
30th of July.
30th of July, that's right. Then her brother's birthday.
Nope.
No. Then my birthday, 16th of August. Then her dad's no.
My parents' anniversary.
Then her parents' anniversary, which was like 22nd. Then her dad's birthday, the 30th? 29th. Then her brother's birthday, the 4th of September. Then Wonky's birthday on the 13th of September. Then
Nope, that's the end of it.
that was it. So, from July 21st to September 13th, what's that? 7 weeks? 8 weeks?
Something like that.
You had how many events?
7.
7 events! And every goddamn one required a fucking cake. And a gathering. Rolling my eyes like the Undertaker into my head. And of course, it never was here at our home. It was always everywhere else. So you're under the time constraints of the other folks. You're under the time situation of the other folks. And you're trapped. And it's nice. I mean, it's nice. It's nice, but it's too much. Too much. But the reason why, and it's because my mother-in-law is such a great giving woman. She wants everyone to get their spotlight. She wants everyone to have their day in the sun. She wants everyone to get their party. Because she has a birth date of December 29th. And as a kid, she kind of had her birthday and Christmas kind of mashed together. So I think she probably kind of felt like a little cheated. Would that be accurate?
Probably.
Probably, right? So It's like when you're a kid, you're fucked when you get your birthday and Christmas so close together, because then everybody's like, loophole is like, well, I fucking bought you this and this. What the fuck else do you want? Jesus Christ, kid, don't be so goddamn greedy. I'm not saying that that's what she was saying as a kid, but afterwards she's probably thinking, well, fuck, I didn't get nearly as many presents as I could have or should have, and rightfully so. When you're a kid, you want gifts. But yeah, so I mean, that's the deal. That's the deal. It's the way this shit goes. Yankee, thank you for more pata sucia. Or wait, what is that? Or those?
Musical notes.
Oh, musical notes. See, I can't tell on the black background. Because sometimes Zeta puts up little black feet, and they look like those little musical notes. Because I've got the dark background, the midnight background, or whatever they call it in YouTube, instead of the white background. AB prefers pie. 3.14. Cherry, strawberry, rhubarb. Oh, fuck me dead. No. Blueberry, apple, key lime. Oh, yes, key lime. Peach, not bad, etc. Not cake. Yeah. Well, actually, I will say that at least my mother-in-law is creative when it came to the season of cake. We no longer really do the season of cake. It's kind of like, there's like a small cake that we get for ourselves. We get one small, little, tiny, what is it, about maybe 6 by 6-inch diameter, or 6-inch size sheet cake piece slab, or round one that they make that's only about 6 inches wide.
It's an eighth of a sheet cake.
Eighth of a sheet cake. That's what they call it. Eighth of a sheet. So we only give an eighth of a sheet. And we just get that for us, and that's it. And then when it comes to the others, then they each get their own cakes for their birthdays. I get one for us. But when I have my cake, we get a small cake. And it just like that. It's just it's like I don't want the whole fucking thing. I don't want all that shit. I don't need all the people coming over. Happy birthday to you. Like, no, fuck no. I don't want that. I don't know. Coconut cream. You gotta go to Gilligan's Island for the coconut cream pies. But you gotta go to Gilligan's Island. Mary Ann knows the recipe. Says we can't blow our cover yet. Stay tuned for the live feeds. No shit. What do you think I've been doing for the last 2 hours, you prick? Hour and a half. Actually, 2 hours, because I sat here for half an hour watching the fucking PowerPoint fish. We've been, 2.5 to 3 hours down on these feeds. And that ain't cool. Alright, so how many more pies can you guys come up with? Lemon meringue?
Ooh.
What? Red velvet
Holy,
funnel
I
cake?
try that.
Red velvet funnel cake? Holy moly, you had to fucking drop that, didn't you? My wife's weakness is fucking red velvet. And then funnel cake on top of that?
Or carrot cake with no raisins.
Or carrot cake with no raisins. Goddamn right, no raisins. Fuck that shit. You put raisins in a goddamn carrot cake, I will slap the taste out of your mouth.
Everybody does.
Everybody puts it in?
It's part of the recipe.
Not the ones you get.
No, I purposely find ones that don't have it.
How do you find them? If everybody puts them in.
But I mean, it's usually part of the recipe.
That's like I don't like boy brownies. You know boy brownies, the ones with nuts in them. I don't like boy brownies. I like girl brownies. No nuts. That's it. Girl brownies. That's it. Girl brownies are more moist. And they have no nuts. So that's just the way that is. Cheesecake Factory. Where was the... Wow. Yankee just decided just to scream out, Cheesecake Factory! Now she's like, okay, I needed to bellow that in the chat. Cheesecake Factory, all caps, there's their Guy for the night. Guy, Yankee, did you need to bellow that out in the chat in caps? Cheesecake Factory does deserve a shout out. Aaron is laughing. Trans brownies? What the fuck is that? Trans brownies. Are those the ones? No, the only way it's a trans brownie is if you give it to me and it's got the nuts in it and I play doctor and I remove the nuts. That's how you get a trans brownie. You give it to Bri and he takes the nuts out of it, puts them away, and then eats the brownie without the nuts. That's when you get the trans brownie. So, no disrespect to the trans folks out there, but I'm just saying, if you got to remove the nuts to get to be the trans. So, boom. And I know. Send your letters to, no, I won't say it.
Debbie puts up hashtag why.
Hashtag why. That's perfect, Debbie. That is perfect. That's great. Butterscotch brown. That's interesting. Oh Jesus! I almost said it. I was gonna say, well, I wanted to say cream cheese brownies. Cream cheese brownies are fucking awesome, but I almost said cottage cheese brownies. I almost said. She's like, ew.
Grasshopper ones we had last night.
Yes, last night we had grasshopper brownies. They were like cream de menthe in the middle with a little cream cheese. I'm like, yeah, I don't need this. And Wonky's like, but it's good, isn't it? I go, yeah, it is good, but I said, I don't need this.
It was our Friday night treat.
It was our Friday night treat. We do have a Friday night treat that we have, so yeah, and that's just a once a week thing. So, because it is Friday night. No, there is not a Thursday night treat. There is not a Wednesday night treat. There is not a Tuesday night treat. There's not a Monday night treat. There's not a Sunday night treat. So, okay, all right. So, don't worry. I'm not misbehaving. I'm trying to behave. I told you. I'm trying to get a little bit better. I'm trying to take care of myself a little bit more. I mean, I kind of have to, right? Yes, I know, Molly. That was a mistake, and I caught myself before I said it, and that's why I figured I would let you in on the fuck up that I was going to give, just so you know. But Froyo, fuck, damn, Yankee is screaming. Are you cursing, Yankee? Fudge, Froyo, and she's just like, look at it. She's all caps. What, is somebody stepping on your foot? I mean, somebody drop a brick on your hand or some shit? Fudge! Froyo! Pardon me?
Buck's laying over here and just...
Buck's like scratching and shit. Miria not even budging. She's just still right here. Baby. Oh, such a good girl. Whoopie pie? Oh yeah, whoopie pie good, but Jesus Christ. The ones they make around here? Fuck. They're just fucking huge! I mean, I'm gonna call them Chernobyl ones, because they're like mutated. They have to put them in a fucking container that's this goddamn big. This big around, and about this fucking deep. Clamshell, motherfucker. You open the shit, it's like the shit that you'd serve a fucking full-ass salad in. But instead there's a whoopie pie that's about as...
That's not that big.
Alright, that big.
Yeah.
Alright, so enough of a full newborn, a large newborn's baby's head size coming through that box. And I'm talking about the box that you open to get the whoopie pie.
And they've got different fillings.
And they have different fillings. Listen to her. Usually you have the normal whoopie pie. You have the white filling, right? But sometimes you get the chocolate filling. Sometimes you get the cream or the mint cream filling with the green shit. Sometimes you get the peanut butter filling that's in there with the brown shit.
I would hope.
Sometimes, isn't there like a coffee one they had once?
I haven't had one.
No, maybe I was just hoping. But you know, they do make different ones. And it's like she brings one home occasionally,
But we have to cut it in half.
and we have to cut the bitch in half. And then even then, I can't even eat the fucker. I can't even eat the whole thing, usually at one time. If I do, then I'm having the fist of the North Star 1,000-point punch of lingering regret when it comes to my gut, because I'm just sitting there going, and I'm just like, oh, that hurt. I can't believe I ate the whole thing. And then I go, how am I not diabetic by eating this? Thankfully, I stay enough away from sweets to, I asked Wonky to bring a cookie down, right? The cookies I eat are fucking whey protein cookies. And it's one. And they taste good, but they're whey protein. They're not like full of the fucking shit that you get. What the fuck? What's the fucking shit on this? Let's see. And no lie, I could eat this and it's a fucking meal. It feels like one sometimes. Sometimes. What the fuck? 200 calories. 70 calories from fat. All right, yeah. Which is, that's borderline, but how many fucking grams of protein? 16 grams of fucking protein in this bitch. Low sodium. No fructose corn syrup, no cholesterol, no artificial sweeteners, no sugar, alcohols. Sustainable palm oil. I don't know what the fuck that means. It is kosher, by the way. It's vegan. No egg, no dairy, no soy. What's wrong with soy? No GMO, no zero trans fat. 10 grams of fiber. Ooh, fiber. And then, 16 grams of fucking protein. God damn it. They call it the complete cookie. Lenny and Larry's complete cookie. I mean, for it to be this motherfucking big, that is a complete fucking cookie, isn't it? But it's only 200 calories in this whole fucking thing. You get one goddamn candy bar that's half that fucking size, and it's 300. And then you'd like tag-alongs. No, fuck that shit. Samoa. Oh, we're going. Yankees going Girl Scout on us now.
Yeah, but before that, she goes, "Are whoopie pies when you sit down and it sounds like farts?"
No, that's a whoopee cushion. That's a whoopee cushion. But thank you, Yankee. That's good to make sure we clarify our terms. Yeah, and then whoopee, just whoopee in and of itself, is an old school term for fucking. Yes. It's actually, if you go watch reruns of the Newlywed Game, they used to say, when you and your spouse make whoopee, really, make whoopee. I don't know, have we ever made whoopee?
No.
I never heard a whoopee out of anybody, me or her. I mean, and I mean, I'm not going to get graphic here. I'm just going to say, I mean, that's not the word I don't think ever comes out. I just don't think that word ever comes out. Yippee-ki-yay motherfucker might come out, but not whoopee. Yeah, yippee-ki-yay motherfucker was said once, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Maybe like 2002, 2003. Oh, by the way, for those of you that are young and in love And you may decide if you're visiting somebody that you love and you're on a trip and you're visiting their town, if you're having a long distance relationship, or even if you're just in love, period, and you're together, but you take a trip and you go somewhere and you have a nice romantic evening in a hotel room on New Year's Eve. Don't light candles in. Don't give me that look. I will not go to that point. I won't bring that part of the story up. She gave me this look. She gave me this look. Alexa, play The Looks That Kill by Motley Crue.
I don't know that.
That's fine. That's okay. I'm making a point. She just gave me this look of, because she was afraid I was going to give away one little extra tidbit of the story, which I was not going to, and I will not, because I value my life. But don't light candles in a hotel room for romantic purposes or any other purposes at all, ever. Because those motherfuckers, the fire, you will be pleasantly surprised that the smoke detectors in hotel rooms work extremely well. Can't have candles in there, folks. Boy, did we get well, we got to put that out fast, and so they don't come up to us and say, "Is there anything wrong?" And for some reason, somehow, some way, that alarm went off, and we got it to go. We got it to shut up real quick. How long? 10 seconds? And nobody knocked. Nobody said a thing. Because it was New Year's Eve. If it was any other day of the year, I think they would have been on top of us like stink on shit. Knocking on the door. You all right? You all right? Oh, yeah, everything's fine. What do you mean? Things were good. Yeah, dang. Yeah, dang. They go off with steam from... Oh, really? Do they? Is it the heat or is it the... I mean, it can't be the steam. Holy dog shit. Miria just laid against me for that little bit of period of time, and I have half of her affixed to me, even though she is now on the surface of the floor. She has left quite a bit of fur on my nice black shirt and pants. But that's okay, because she's family, and it can easily be taken off of my clothing. Her dander is not the type that is that sticks on and will stay there forever. It comes off really easily. Let's see here. Aaron, you're saying you think it's the heat? Yeah, it could be. You okay over there?
I was trying to find my pen back.
Trying to find your pen?
Well, didn't you see her doing her lap dance?
No, I didn't, because I'm looking through a monkey. That's the next James Bond flick, by the way, folks. The name is Looking Through a Monkey. No, actually, they did name it, didn't they?
I don't know.
What was the Star Wars name? The Rise of Skywalker, or the?
Yeah, something like that.
Is that what it is? Star Wars Episode 9. The Rise of Skywalker or something. Early rumor is that somehow Luke brings himself back into the physical world again. I don't know if he links up with Doctor Who somehow. I don't know, but yeah, that's the early thing. Yeah, Daniel Craig, his last Bond will be this next one. Yeah, and then it's just going to be a large international nightmare for us to wait to see who the next James Bond is, because then when they name it, you know that half the world is going to be like, oh fuck no, and then the rest of the people are going to be like, okay, yeah, sure, right. If they put John Krasinski as the next James Bond, which there's already talk, I am going to fucking... I don't know. I might go to a Tim Hortons and repeat the act that was done by that one woman. And I'm sorry, Tim Hortons, it's nothing against you, but I mean, I have to make a statement somehow. What am I going to do? Travel all the way to Pinewood Studios in the UK and do something there? No. I have to keep it within my budget.
JT was saying Chris Helmsworth.
Chris Helmsworth? No, fuck no. No. No Americans. No. No Americans. Fuck that. James Bond is British. He's British. No. Even if Chris Helmsworth is Australian, what? Did you just think of that?
Yes.
Did you guys hear that? Andrew Lincoln. The only thing is, it won't happen.
No.
Because he's already, like, about 50. And when they sign on a Bond, they're going to want to sign a guy who's about 40. 35 to 40 years old. That's why they're saying Idris Elba is a good candidate. And I could see that. I mean, it would certainly be a different look for a James Bond, but I mean, shit, back in the day there was consideration of Wesley Snipes. Back in the day, before Daniel Craig, Wesley Snipes was being considered, before the tax bullshit. Charlize Theron was being considered. Charlize Theron, female Bond. Jane Bond, right? Jane Bond. That's who she would be. I mean, she played Atomic Blonde, and I never even saw that movie. And I can only tell you, I know that movie was probably the most fucking awesome thing to see that year, because they've already been talking about making a second movie, and just the few fucking bits and pieces I saw were like, what the fuck? What can that woman not do? Now Charlize Theron has done a movie with Seth Rogen, a romantic comedy with Seth Rogen. Again. The second time they've worked together. I just thought of that. Because they did Knocked Up, right? Babe?
I don't remember.
Or was that... No, that was Katherine Heigl.
Yeah.
That was Katherine Heigl, almost equally hot at the time. But Charlize Theron, god damn! Seth Rogen, what are you doing? Seth Rogen, who did you blow? How many Harvey Weinsteins did you blow, Seth Rogen, to get a role of nailing Katherine Heigl on camera and a role of nailing Charlize fucking Theron on camera? Seth Rogen. Oh, you brilliant motherfucker. I can't stand your ass. Oh. Oh. But anyway, that's just a bit much. That's just a bit much. Come on, dude. I mean, the guy's got game. Fuck. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. Bloody brilliant. Why is this not charging? It's plugged in. He's plugged in. He's not charging. Let's try this one. Da fook. Odd. Let's try this in a different way. Here I am speaking of how great these are. Could be my cord. It was. It was my cord, not the device. And let's see. We are still waiting for the feeds to come back. So, I know it's not my fault, but apologies to those who have been waiting so patiently for a Big Brother update from Canada. But in the infinite wisdom of the folks up there in Canada, they decided to go ahead and do a veto competition at a late hour. It is now 12:27 a.m. Eastern Time in Canada, where they are playing this game. They usually are getting these folks, they're usually telling them to go to sleep at this hour, at this time of day. Exactly, Starbuck. That's right. And so we're not getting any action here in the house. Let me check the other feeds. Three hours, 38 minutes that the feed has been down. 3 hours, 38 minutes. That's the current situation. Now I'm sticking onto the quad image. Let's see if we have, or is that not going to come up? Okay, maybe not. We'll go to 3. Ow. Ooh, that hurt a bit. Let's see. 3 is, yep. They're still all currently on Yatus. Jokers is showing that XXXXX won the veto. That's cool. I've always been thinking that XXXXX has a great chance of winning. So I mean that's great. It saves them huge in this game. That's huge for XXXXX. I'm so happy for them. CD1 is going, David Gandy from Bond. Look him up. Hubba Hubba. And he's British. Hubba Hubba. Haven't heard that one in a while. I like that one. That's cool. Hubba Hubba. Hubba Hubba. Weezer and Tick saying no scrubs.
TLC. Not Tick.
Just. Oh, Tick. I thought that said Tick. Right. Weezer did. I was surprised as fuck. For those of you out there that are fans of Weezer and fans of Starbuck, hi. Say hello to the fans. You're just saying hi to my stuff. Hey, what are you doing? Same to you, crab ass. I don't know. She just looked at Mom. She's like, some meaningful shit. Nosy kitty. That's right. She is nosy. But that's okay. It's a room she's not normally in. Starbuck just gave Mom a kiss. You know when cats take their head and they ram it against you? When they do that, that's a kiss. That's their way of kissing you or showing affection. When they put their forehead against you and put it into your arm, or put it, especially when they do it to your face or your head, that is a very high term of endearment of their way of affection, showing love. I think Yankee will attest to that. But that is, yeah. So Starbuck was just giving Mom a couple of head nudges and rubbed like against her head, so it was cute. Yes, the slow eye close, because I don't typically like to make too much eye contact, but if they do the slow eye thing, like the I'm getting high, and then and you do that back, they sometimes reciprocate. Joe Biden does that a lot too. Yes, absolutely. Joe Biden, Uncle Joe, he does do that. Yes, he does the Eskimo kisses. Oh, I'm sorry. First Nations kisses. Because you can't call them that anymore. That word is banned. That word is verboten. I'm surprised they said it on SNL last week. I was like, ooh, you said the E word. Ooh. Some people going to have a problem with that? But nobody apparently did. Not enough to make us think about it. They're like, well, hey, we're making fun of Joe Biden, so you can allow us that, right? Oh, sure. Why not? And I'm not somebody that likes to make fun of Joe Biden because I kind of like the dude, but that was kind of the stuff that he was kind of being. I mean, really, the worst you could do is just kind of. I mean, yeah, okay, he's maybe a little too touchy-feely. But you notice that he was also so touchy-feely with Barack Obama? Did you ever notice that, folks? I mean, how many times did he and Barack full-out man-hug? Full-out man-hug! And this is the same guy when they signed Obamacare that day. He fucking said on a hot mic to Obama, this is a pretty big fucking deal, isn't it? I could not believe when he said that, and he goes in, gives him the bro hug. He's like, this is a big fucking deal, huh? And I was like, you go, Uncle Joe. Fucking, he just goes balls out. I love it. I don't give a care. Fuck it. So fucking Joe, run, man. Do it. Fuck. Why not? I mean, I'm not for misogyny. I'm not for going up and, randomly feeling up and hugging every woman I meet. But, he at least came across and he says, look, he goes, I've got to understand that with times, things change, times evolve, feelings evolve, people evolve, and I've got to do so too, and I have to look at what I do and be more socially aware. And, I mean, he's like, he fully, fucking owned it. I mean, great. You haven't heard one person saying shit about him, though, diddling this one or diddling that one or trying to grab the such and such of so-and-so, and, hey, why not? I mean, at least he owns it, right? He fucking owns it, and at least he's trying to do better. So, thank you, AB. I agree completely. James Bond, the best James Bond was Roger Moore. Thank you. Thank you. The end. Any other opinions on that? I will respect your opinion, but I will disagree with it. If you say Sean Connery, I will say that Sean Connery was a great James Bond, and that he is a close, very close second. But Roger Moore was the best motherfucking Bond because I grew up with him, and he got laid the most, and he was the funniest motherfucking Bond. And but Sean Connery, he was a total package. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And by the way, George Lazenby did one James Bond movie as James Bond. George Lazenby. He did on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Now, that's the one movie James Bond got married and his wife died immediately. That one James Bond movie that he did was fucking good. And nobody gives the guy credit. Timothy Dalton did 2 movies. He was the shittiest James Bond ever. But the 2 stories he had were 2 of the best fucking James Bond stories that were ever told. But they don't get shit for respect because he played the fucking role like shit. He did not want to kiss, or he did not want to sleep with more than one woman in a movie. And he did not wish to kiss more than one woman in a movie. He wanted to be all like Straight Arrow James Bond. Fuck you! Fuck you and your high horse, you asshole. Prick. Anyway. Yes, Sean Connery 9.7. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he was functional, AB. Dalton was functional as James Bond, but not... He wasn't well-rounded. He wasn't a well-rounded James Bond. Yes, that was a hiss you heard on the floor. That was Miria hissing at Starbuck because Starbuck was getting too close for comfort. And Miria will swat a bitch. And Starbuck's standing there all glossy-eyed like, I thought I was the asshole around here. I thought I was the bitch. Alright, well, I guess I know who I am now. Miria, I think, wants to leave, but are you okay there, baby? You alright? What's that? No, I think she's okay. I mean, she hasn't said anything about leaving. She'll say something if she wants to. Do you have something on your nose? No. Nostril.
No.
Oh, okay. Kind of looked like it was.
Just because you're a
I'm on Boogie Patrol. I'm sorry. I'm on Boogie Patrol, folks. I mean, I had I still have my yeah, she does have a great hiss, doesn't she? Oh, it's beautiful. It's elegant. One or both going. Oh, Starbucks heading your way. Starbucks like, oh, well, since you're opening the gate, I'll leave too. What?
Nice hops.
What?
Well, Boom's laying right against the bottom stair, and she just came out the gate and whoop, right over the top of him and up the stairs.
Like, how many steps? 3?
Yeah.
Nice. So Starbuck got a standing jump. Was it standing or running?
Running a little.
Slight run. One leap. Jumped over Boomer and up the first 3 stairs of the fucking stairway. So Starbuck's got some spring. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. I really would keep this feed going here, but I'm talking about everything other than Big Brother right now. I mean, I see that you're still hanging out here, folks, and I appreciate it. So, I mean, I hope you're still engaged. I hope you're still enjoying. If you have other subject matter that you wish to discuss, to discuss, do you want us to talk about Fournier's gangrene of the genitals again? No, all right, no, I suppose not. We discussed that enough last night. That was, I hope none of you looked that shit up last night, because I think I gave you enough description and you got to hear the commercial. So that was... Ooh, it's rough. It's rough. It's hard out here for a pimp. All right, tell you what. So what we'll do here is, since we are still anxiously and patiently awaiting the POV to come back, the people to come back from the POV, I'm going to go over to YouTube and I'm going to play some audio for you from a feed there. Oopsie. Come on, what'd you do? There we go. The blue-skinned people of Kentucky. So I'll let you listen to this story about the blue-skinned people of Kentucky. What?
Okay.
Why are you looking like that? We were talking about it before.
I didn't know that.
Oh. Well, you rolled your eye. Well, then forget that. Wonky does not approve. Wonky does not approve. She rolled her eyes. She rolled her eyes like the Undertaker. Well, I mean, I'm sure many of the crowd is too. See, do some BB trivia. All right, we'll do that. Boogie Patrol. Boogie Patrol. No Boogie Patrol. Thank you. We will not go and do the blue skin people to Kentucky because Wonky has put the hammer down and has demanded that it not be shown or heard of or discussed. And she's probably right. Her decision making and her choices are usually much better than mine. So. Oh yeah, hashtag rolled her eyes. Absolutely. But it's the unspoken word that sometimes can say a lot of things. It's the her, I like I say, I trust her judgment. Even though she didn't know we were talking about it earlier. Sorry, that's my tummy growling like that. I don't know why. I didn't have my cookie yet. I'll have my cookie in a minute. Monkey vetoed. Yeah, that's right. She has the power of veto. Nonverbal communication can be very strong. Absolutely, especially when it's from your spouse. Actually, I'll tell you what. Instead of trivia, we're going to go over to the Twitterverse. And we're going to see some things here that, see what we got going on. Now, see some new tweets. Okay. By the way, did the Dubs win, babe?
Yes, they did.
Thank you.
But both Beverly and Durant got ejected.
Beverly and Durant got ejected for fighting at each other.
Yeah.
What, double tech?
Yeah.
Double tech for trash talking?
They'd been warned twice before that.
Oh. Okay, gotcha. Hells yeah. Why did they have to show me this? Nestle Waters NA puts out a tweet, and I don't know why it's in my thread here, but it says, and Wonky will appreciate this, Poland Spring is 100% natural spring water from the heart of Maine. Every single drop. Fuck that. I am retweeting that shit. Word. That's it. Word. Tweet. My tweet is done. I just put capital letter word! Exclamation point. Because that's the best tasting fucking water that you'll ever pass across your lips. Bri, it's water. Don't get so excited over water. It's good fucking water. Alright? I grew up drinking it. I love it. And when you drink it, you will thank me. You will think that any other water you have ever drank is fucking piss compared to Poland Spring water. God damn it. You better recognize, all of you. Holy shit. Good picture of drunk dumb people. Holy god damn. How did that guy stay? What the fuck? That looks like a Jamiroquai video. Oh my god. Evil Dick is posting. I've got to share that too. Retweet. I won't retweet with comment. Well, maybe. Let's see. Delete. Trying to think of what I could say to this. It's an image of a man. It apparently is somewhere in the Orient. And it's an image of a man who is stark naked, standing on two chairs, spread eagle, holding his hands out. His manhood is dangling down, and a man has some form of device wrapped around the man's manhood and is holding onto and hanging from with his full weight from the man's twig and berries. So I will retweet it because I can't think of a comment for now. There is a perfectly placed black strip so that you will not see anything too grotesque. But the man is literally like about 150-pound man hovering off the ground, swinging from a man's nuts. Or dick. Or both. An Evil Dick posted this 1 hour ago. So if you go to my Twitter feed, it's up on the screen here. I forget what it is. Big Brother 20 LI1, I think. You'll see it. Now, wait a minute. Now, Ginger Snaps, I don't know if you're here in the room right now, but she just posted 18 hours ago, or no, she liked something that is really cute as hell. It's a cat and a dog trying to eat from the same pretty large bowl. And the dog is trying to get its head in there to try to eat. And the cat is like a baby, like a kitten. And the cat just puts a stiff arm right out to the dog's face, pushes the dog's face away from the bowl. And it says, in quotes, "I said no, Brian." Wait, how am I involved in this? Apparently, the dog's name is Brian. It's a cute dog, too, so I will approve of this. And I will retweet. So you will see that. Oh, another Poland spring water. Oh, there we go. Let's retweet that. Retweet with comment. Word. And fuck me dead. Oh shit. Adam found. Okay, I've got something hot here for you guys. I'm going to play this for you. This is a tweet from... Oh, actually, it's a liked thing from 1 day ago. And I did not know that this had happened. I did not see any updates on this, but... Donnie Thompson from Big Brother, previous Big Brother alum, liked a video of Adam currently on the block, a video of him finding a twist or something that is a twist in the secret room. Remember, now this is the archive. Remember, I did tell you that at the beginning of the season, the very first episode indicated that there would be something in that room, in that archive. Eddie said the whole time, he's like, "There's nothing that's going to be in this room." Like, okay, okay, dude, you think so? He says, "This is all for nothing. This is just for show." I'm like, okay, well, fine. You think so? Well, Adam, I'm going to play it for you here. I'm going to retweet it right now. But I'm going to play it here for you because we have the full sound on it. It's a camera angle from the corner of the room looking down at the whole room. The Leon's Lounge door is open, but he's lifting up boxes, and he finds inside one of the boxes a small box that has a hinge that opens, and then he finds something inside. He's reading it, he's looking at it, and he's opening it up a couple of times, and now he puts it back down inside of one of the boxes. And now he's taking a small flashlight, a blue flashlight, shines it on whatever it is, and he goes, "What the fuck?" And he's shining a blue flashlight, which is probably revealing something to him on that case or on that item, because a blue light will sometimes bring up other clues. So he's using now, he closed that box up, He's using the flashlight to look around the rest of the room. And then all of a sudden, it stopped. And it said Adam. And then he looked, and then it went to PowerPoint fish for the last couple of seconds of the video. So, he was maybe told at that point to go to the diary room. But he's found something. He's found something. Who can he tell about it? What is it? What will it do? What can it do? Wow. Ooh. That is interesting. I did not think that that would be put out there this week. I did not think that they would put something out for him to possibly find. But sure enough. Sure enough. Now I would like to show you a video here of two very mature women settling a dispute in a very adult manner. And this is really the way things should be conducted, I think, in public when you have when you don't see eye to eye, and you want to make sure that you are both clearly understood on your standpoint. And this was something that was just done at a McDonald's. This was something that was done at a McDonald's in Australia. So you have to remember that there are certain social differences in other countries. When you go to Australia, things are a little bit different. I'm not saying that they're worse or better, but I think actually in this way, this is a good way to handle a rough customer situation, especially when they become a little difficult to handle. So I will leave it to you to decide, but I will play the video for you, and enjoy. Oh. I really think that they handled that well. I mean, I don't know if you disagree. If you do, I respect that. If you do, hey, what did I have to do that for? Oh, it was a USA McDonald's? Okay. I thought I was told it was an Australian McDonald's, but I believe that it would be a USA McDonald's, because I believe that people in Australia would probably be more civilized than those two ladies were. I don't know. I don't know. It's just wrong. I mean, really, do we have to go? I mean, the bitch threw a shake at the chick behind the counter. Now, all right, that's different than throwing poop. Okay, I'll give you that. So at least the chick is one up on the other chick. All right. So she's keeping it clean. At least you're throwing a dairy product on somebody as opposed to human waste. But the other chick who, I don't know, was she Samoan? Or it looked like Nia Jax just came out and just fucking was ready to wreck that bitch. And there were a couple of flashes of areola there, so I apologize for those that got to see that. But there were a few flashes of areola because chick was wearing a tube top or whatever. And boobies went flying, and there was just a mess of boobage. So yeah. Imagine if that was a busy McDonald's. You know, imagine if there was like families and shit. Imagine if this shit like went like a street brawl in WWE, no holds barred, falls count anywhere, and it ended up in McDonald land, in the ball pit, and the kids are sliding and shit, going through the jungle gyms, and all of a sudden these two bitches go flinging each other around and shit, like Stone Cold and Mankind back in the day. I'm just saying that would be kind of cool. I would like a video of that, please. I don't know. He was shot. Who got shot?
Read a couple. A man was paying for meals and handing out $20 bills at a Waffle House when he was shot.
When did that happen? Wow. That's bad. That's bad. Let's go back to that internet again and see how our friends at BMX TV are doing. Because they seem to have a more reliable stream. A more consistent and reliable stream. It sounds like a commercial for, like, you know, pills and stuff. But we are still on PowerPoint fish. So, folks, tonight's episode so far has been uneventful. Uneventful. But that's okay. Because, you know, I've been trying to have fun with you guys, and I appreciate that you are hanging out and waiting and just chilling out and listening in or doing what you're at. I mean, I would like to make sure all of you, are your noses clear of boogers? Mine is. It is also Booger Awareness Week, apparently. For me. That, you know what, though? I had to laugh at that because, I mean, and I know everybody else had to laugh at that one, too. Because it was embarrassing, you know, but hey, you know, I bet you that there are many of you out there that all of a sudden you've been talking to somebody at one time or another in your life, even if you were a little kid or you were an adult or somewhere in between, where you were talking to somebody and either a snot bubble was blown or a little tiny little floater that was going around in your nose decided to go fing right out as you were talking to somebody. Or you laughed too hard and you snorted and a snot came out or something. Or you felt one and it started to come toward the edge of your nose and you knew it was now visible. So we've all gone through it, right? It's just the only difference was is I put myself on the goddamn internet with a goddamn booger sticking out of my nose, and I didn't even know it because I was trying to look into the camera lens to look at the camera, so I'm looking at the people and not looking at the screen, looking like I'm going like this. Hi, everybody. How are you tonight? This is me saying hi to you. And I'm going over here talking to these people that don't exist. Instead, I'm looking into the camera, right? Booger hanging. Live and learn. Body betrayal. Yes, body betrayal. Yes. It's your body's way of saying, oh, fuck you, I'm going to fuck you up today. Yeah, body just says, yeah, I'm going to mess with you. It happened at work once, AB? Yep. You were just told to finish blowing your nose. Oh, that's awesome. Yankee's on fire. You all right? Stop, drop, and roll, Yankee. You've seen it on others before too, and did not say anything. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Well, I mean, now did you leave them there on purpose? So you'd leave them hanging, so that you like literally hanging, so that they're like going up to everyone else for the next 20 minutes with a big boogie going, hi, how you doing? And then everybody's going, mole, a boogie. Fireball. Fireball. Rumchata. Rumchata. The hell are those, Mike? Oh, those are noses. Ah. Mike. What's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. You're back. BBCAN is slipping. This is ridiculous now. You're right, buddy. You're right, buddy. Yeah, it is awkward. I mean, I guess I would just go and then they'd be like, huh? And I'd be like, oh. And then they'd be like, what? Pick your nose, asshole! Or blow your nose. Don't pick your nose. You go pick your nose, and they go, what? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's not what you want to do. Oh, we're back! Glorious! Wait a minute. No, I won't do it.
Just as embarrassing as going to Sam before the comp, be like, should I throw it for you?
We got Anthony and Dane sitting,
what the hell they were thinking.
Sitting what appears on the main level of the house. A couple of chairs.
What's even more embarrassing is Adam saying, I know, Kiera, shut up.
I'm going to jump over to 4 real quick because these two don't seem to have anything on them that indicates a veto. The rest of the house. Alright, we're on camera 4. Kiera and Esty are up there in the bathroom. Now, based on the time of night, it is 1:08 a.m. Eastern Time where they are. Damien is also up in the bathroom. It looks like Adam is in the shower, I believe.
Oh, yeah. It's a well-earned holy shit. Holy fuck.
Alright, so Damien said well-earned, but I don't know if that was...
The whole picture.
They're talking about what?
I know you will. I believe you.
Alcohol.
I believe you.
Alcohol being well-earned. Okay. Esty's doing her makeup right now.
Yeah.
Adam's showering.
Yeah.
Kiera is doing some busy work at the makeup table In the middle of the room?
I was frightened to death that I was not going to be able to get that puzzle.
But you were like ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so it was a puzzle comp.
I started, like, every time I do puzzles at home, do the borderline first.
Yeah.
Done that,
Yeah.
and they just sit together.
Yeah, that's smart.
But I wasted a shitload of time because I had all my pieces
Sounds
on my
like he
board,
did it again,
and then
folks.
I took it off and started doing my
Not
job.
verifying it,
He
but it
said
sounds
that
like he did it.
Yes.
I couldn't do that, so I thought I wasn't allowed to put it on the ground. So I was like, had all these pieces, and I was confused.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize you can actually put it on the ground and look at it.
Yeah.
So
I should have done that
did it
too.
around probably 10 rounds before
Esty didn't win.
Yeah. I had it like basically done, but then I spent like 2 rounds being like, I don't have a piece, like I'm missing a
It
piece.
sounds like Adam may have very well won that fucking veto.
What's that shit? I'm missing a
Surprise,
and then, like, I saw, like, a little corner
surprise,
peeking out underneath. I'm like,
surprise.
no!
Mine was turned upside down, and
This
mine was
guy
like a
is
light
a
blue, like my
cockroach.
back, and it blended in with the gray of like the borders of the pit. And so the whole time it was right in front of me, but I needed to turn it around. Yeah.
And then the fucking first ball, I forgot about my sand. Kiera's yelling at me, I'm telling them to shut off. I'm like, I got it. And I'm like, wait a minute. And my fucking sand is
Oh shit.
like, I had one scoop and I was like, man, if I would have took like 5 more seconds, I would have been up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like Adam won it. It sounds like he has won it. I do not know for sure, but it sounds like Adam has won the veto.
You were miles ahead, because I was second with only, I had 1 ball in, and I was working on my second ball.
Yeah. Yep.
So that was a good win. Congrats.
Cory's congratulating him. Adam has won the veto.
Here, I'll take yours.
So,
Is this it for you?
Adam has won the veto.
For you?
I'll take it down, don't worry, it's full blood and shit.
That's blood, Adam?
And yes.
Yeah.
How'd you get blood on?
I'm going to let you listen in here for a moment or two. I'm just going to turn the camera for a
But how
moment.
did it get on your?
Just going to take a short break, but I'm going to let you listen into the
Maybe it was like sand and
no.
Oh, okay, melted. Oh, okay, like yeah. Shit.
Go, boy.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, whatever. You know if there's towels upstairs? Like, yeah, everyone from the have-not, just in case? I feel like there's some. You know.
Oh, I put them in the dryer.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So are they dry or they're wet?
They're dry. They're wet. They're wet.
So
Sorry, I'm out of it. They'll be like half hour.
should I grab one from the have-not room then?
Yeah. Grab one from my bed.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Ah.
This is Damien and Cory in the
Those are really fun.
pantry right now. Damien and Cory.
Wrong Canadian.
Got
me. Got me. Give me a shot now. Holy, it's hard to talk, eh?
My lungs hurt.
Yeah. Like, I've never felt that for a long time. That lung feeling.
It's a feeling when you take a break. You know that feeling you get when you don't hit the court for a while? And you do, like, you run? Like, you scrimmage for the first time in a long time? You know that burn? That's what it is.
I feel like everybody did this. If you thought you were falling behind before, like you were.
Okay, now we're back to the bathroom with Esty, Dane, or I'm sorry, Esty, Kiera, and Adam. Esty, Kiera, and Adam in the bathroom. Kiera is now going to take a shower. Adam is coming out of the shower. putting on his undies, careful to not let anything slip. Canada kindly puts up the PowerPoint fish, while Adam does not slip his wiener out for everybody to show or to see. And now they're back since he has his tidy gray undies on.
She'd be fucking balling Arisa right now.
Thank you, Canada. We didn't need to see that. Those North Atlantic eels from Newfoundland, we don't need to see those on camera. Because we know our boy Adam is a Newfie boy. For those not in the know, Newfie is Newfoundland. Newfoundland, a far eastern province of the fine nation of Canada.
Lots of alcohol.
He's hoping for some alcohol.
More alcohol.
Possibly a whiskey drink, or a vodka drink, or a lager drink, or a cider drink.
And a birthday cake.
He wants a birthday cake. And they're going PowerPoint fish because they're saying, Adam, stop being a needy twat. And yes, twat. And stop asking for things to the camera that you are not going to get. Be grateful that you won another goddamn veto, you son of a bitch. And I think they're laying a little bit into him right now and saying no Molson for you. Is that like the official Canadian beer? Is that the Budweiser of Canada? I pretty much think Molson is, isn't it? What do you know? Friggin' Apollo howling talking some shit. Thinks he knows about Canadian beer. Fuck. For some reason, the actions of douchebag Adam talking to the camera have caused them to go on PowerPoint fish, so I'm going to go over to channel 2 and see if there's some conversation going on over there. But they apparently have shut down all 4 cameras because of Adam being such a needy bitch. So for those of you who are joining us, I doubt that there's anybody just joining us now, but if you have just joined us, or if you're just waking back up after my boring ass has put you to sleep for a while, Big Brother Canada 7 veto has been played, and damn, Adam has won the glorious power of veto again. The 3rd time. Ha ha! Threesome. He has won the power veto for a 3rd fucking time. And now the pretty boys can't get rid of the guy they wanted to get rid of. The head pretty boy. So, Mark will now have to put up a replacement nominee. Who will that be? I'm not going to be too shocked if he puts the Great Dane up, but I don't think he will. I think he will take this opportunity to take Kiera out of the game. Because Kiera is associated with Adam. Kiera has worked with Adam, is working with Adam. And he made no promises to them about anything this week. So, it's very, very likely
I think
that might be up target. But we're back. We right now have Damien, Dane, and look like may have been Mark downstairs, just sitting around Essie just came down. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was Anthony. Damien, Dane, and Anthony are sitting around near the kitchen area, dining room area. And Esty, I think, was just heading toward the diary room, possibly. But those three are sitting there quiet as fuck. They're not saying a goddamn word. I think they're tired. I think they want alcohol. They want it now. And they look pissed. I think they're all collectively pissed that they didn't win the veto and that Adam did. Damien's looking relatively cool, but he's looking a little worried. And I don't blame him. I would be a little worried too. Since I'm on the block, and I lost the veto, and the motherfucker I'm against is going to take his ass down. So, why these three guys are not saying a goddamn word to each other? They're just chilling. I guess they have nothing to say to each other? What is that? I don't get it. So we'll go over to camera 4 and see what's going on there. Oh, it's just a different angle of the house from the same general area. This one's from the living room, just looking at those guys from across. And Cory is laying pata sucia on the living room couch. Rick James style, but just not wearing boots, saying "fuck your couch, fuck your couch." She's going pata sucia, going "fuck your couch, fuck your couch, you rich motherfucker, fuck your couch, Rick James, bitch." It's the sound of silence. Alright, let's see. Maybe Adam won't use the veto. Can you say Marcellus? No, I like that, AB. That's a good one. Oh, Marcellus. Oh, that man. That man. That sweet man. That sweet man. Oh, that sweet dude. Marcellus holds a special place in my heart. I mean, he just walked into. He was that dude in he's that dude in Indiana Jones. It was fighting him at the fucking airplane, and he just turns around and he sees the propeller. It's just too fucking late. Yeah, but it's like Marcellus was just so fucking dumb. He had a moment of stupidity. He'll admit it, I'm sure. I mean, it's not like Jeff with the clown shoe.
Fucking hell.
I mean, Jeff with the clown shoe, that was just because of him just throwing shit. And it just happened to get thrown off to the side and he couldn't see it. And it was gone. And once it's gone, he couldn't get it. I mean, that was not a... Yeah, that was a fuck up. But it wasn't a fucked up fuck up. Alright. So, these guys are sitting around absolutely like they're dead. Cory's laying around like she's dead. The others upstairs in the bathroom. All right, Adam's in. Okay, right now Adam is hunched over, leaning over onto the countertop in the pantry, and I think he's kind of like mentally shitting his pants. Like, I can't believe I just pulled this off. I cannot believe he's preparing himself what looks like some tea or coffee or cocoa maybe or something. I don't know. But he has this kind of, maybe it was a long drawn out thing. Apparently it was. But he just looks like right now, like, I can't believe I'm fucking doing this, man. I can't. How long can I keep this shit up? So, kudos to him, man. I mean, he has no charisma. He has no social game. But Jesus Christ, he is a dominating fucking player. He and Dane have 10 comp wins. 10!
Try again.
10!
Nope.
And there have only been...
Yeah, I see his.
13 comps.
Fucking exhausted, man.
13 comps. Think about this, folks. Sam won an HOH.
Can't wait to smoke.
Mark won an HOH.
Actually, maybe not, man. My lungs.
And Chelsea won an HOH.
Huh?
Can't wait.
And Cory won an HOH.
It's
I'm
hard,
sorry.
man,
So
remembering all
14
that shit, eh?
contests. 14.
Like, that's starting out? Trying to, like, remember, say word for word.
Everything else.
Dude, I did it to a T the first time.
Five victories for Adam, 5 victories for Sam, or for Dane.
Okay.
Wonky, thank you very much for the heads up on the Cory.
It was a long one to remember.
By the way, I'm over here just thinking Wonky's asleep, and she's sharp as a fucking Ginsu. I mean, she just cut through the can and the tomato, and then still had enough to tell me, right? Man, she's got it. And she's been grading papers tonight. How many did you grade?
Not that many. I got more tomorrow.
Right, but you got through some.
Yeah.
How many? 15. What subject?
Algebra test.
Algebra tests. 15 tests, folks. Not just a worksheet. Not just a fucking bullshit of, fucking 3 problems. A test. 15. Roughly half a class. But still. Jesus. And it's Saturday. And she's worked at the goddamn the Humane Society today. Petting cats for 2 hours. That's awesome shit, though. Petting them, taking care of them, cleaning their and feeding and filling their dishes and stuff, cleaning their box and making sure that they're petted and taken care of for a little bit. Have some interaction, some cuddle time. She does that 2 hours a week. Now, okay, you may go, what's the big fucking deal? How many people do you know that take their time when they work a full 40, technically a 40-hour week, where she really puts in closer to 50 in-office hours every week? I'd say 45. But then she's putting in another 10, 15 at home, easily, every week. Grading tests. She is now snoring. So she is now out.
No, I'm not.
You did snore.
I know I did.
Oh, okay. So she is going down for the count right now as we speak. So good night, Wonky. Love you. Do you love the people?
Yeah.
Do you tell them you love the people? She loves everybody. So, but I'm just saying, roughly 55, 60 hours a week, really, when you think about it. And yes, she gets 2.5 to 3 months off every summer. And yes, she gets the 2 weeks off during the year, one for Christmas and, another one in the spring, whatever. Okay, cool, great. The shit she has to deal with, all the shit she has to deal with during that time, and the fact that she's putting in a 60-hour work week between bringing it home with her. It ain't easy, folks. I'm not trying to say she's a saint. She is a saint, actually. Yes, she is. Well, she has to put up with me, so that makes her a saint. But it takes a special kind of person to have to do that job. I'm not saying that anybody else's job is less important. I'm just saying teachers are important, and I respect others that are out there that, the firefighters, the servicemen and women, the some of the police, the people that are holding our shit together, the public works department, the roads department, hell, the trash men, waste disposal technicians, right? Can't say garbage men. They're the waste disposal technicians. So you gotta give respect to those folks, because they do special work, and it takes a special person to do it. And Wonky told me about one particular teacher that she has befriended, I guess, to a certain degree. They're, of course, they're just, work friends. The teacher is she teaches what they call EBD, emotionally and behaviorally disturbed. This girl I say girl, teacher is 23 years old. She's been in the position now for two years. She is called every possible word that you can absolutely not imagine, and the ones you can. I mean, every 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8-letter word, even 10-letter words. Actually, 12-letter words even, motherfucker. And that's just the simple ones. I mean, kid says shit, it's just part of a normal sentence. Kid says fuck, it's part of a normal sentence. But I mean the C-bomb, the T-bomb. And then them threatening to kill the bitch. I mean, they're calling her a fucking bitch. I'm gonna kill you. What? What? I said to Wonky, I go, why are these children not going to a special school? If they're saying that they're going to fucking kill you, slice your throat, why are these children not in a special school? Why are they still allowed to go to a public school? I'm sorry, but hello, not right. Just saying. Anyway, we have in the shower now at this point, Damien, it looks like. Esty is walking into the shower, or the bathroom area. She's not walking into the shower while Damien's in it. That would be fucking awesome.
I ate, I don't know, that pizza just didn't sit well in my stomach. Yeah.
Cory's just finishing up her shower and potty time.
Achoo!
Yeah, tighter security is tighter security is definitely going to be more help, but
oh my god, I was in
Right now, you only have one. You only have one glorified. You have one cop at the school. One cop, and he just kind of sits back at a desk all day long, waiting for something to happen.
Back that.
That's pretty much it.
So where's my pajamas? Where are my PJs? So okay. So I'm gonna bring this down. Oh. Oh.
Thanks, bro, for your bedtime.
She's sleeping, Starbuck. Leave her alone.
Oh. Apparently I'm not a big puzzle guy.
Looks like Damien just finished up his shower. He's just getting ready in the mirror. I'm gonna check the other feeds downstairs and see what's going on. They don't seem to have been given any alcohol. I would be shocked if they were at this point, because of the idea that it is as late as it is. It's 1:36 a.m. 1:36 a.m. Eastern time.
Cutting his hair. If it's not in the top rack right there, okay, I'll just use it.
Anthony and Adam are right now at the kitchen counter. Kiera just went into the pantry. Anthony has also just gone into the pantry. And Esty just came out of the pantry. Esty's complaining about her stomach. She ate some pizza, apparently. And it's not settling well with her.
Curves up here, bloats out. Like under your rib cage?
Like, yeah, well, it starts right here.
Yeah. And it just bloats out.
And I'm just burping a lot. Yeah.
Maybe gas?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a big burp?
Oh, I've been burping. I've been burping.
Going to bed? Oh.
It feels, what?
You brushing your teeth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll stay upstairs.
Okay.
Really? You had so much time in here tonight, and now you're gonna complain?
Listen. You want upstairs or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You give these kids a little bit, and they just want so damn much.
Yeah, the first
You
one,
give them
I
an
was
inch, they want a fucking country mile.
Fuck. As I was running, I was like, oh, this is dripping.
Like at the beginning of the cup?
First two.
Mary, that's very possible. That is very possible. Esty
it.
may need to let rip a big fart. That's an elegant way of saying it, but yeah, that could be possible. Yeah, cut one. Cut it. Cut. Yeah. How did, by the way, I mean, not to get again further into potty humor, but cutting it, how is it considered cutting? Because, like, I've heard the term cut the cheese, cut a fart. How do you cut it? Cut the shit. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. Wait. Cut it. Like, why? Just saying.
A little bit. If I stand on my tippy toes, Mark got us in trouble when he stood on the bench.
Okay. Was I the only one that was smart enough to copy Adam?
Yeah. No one was looking anywhere else.
I was like...
Yeah, whatever happened to the good old days with people like Ted Bundy? You know? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Jesus. The only reason I say that is because I just watched the Ted Bundy series on Netflix. Another Netflix thing, folks. Hey, if you don't fucking have Netflix, Jesus Christ, get into the goddamn century. I mean, I know it might be $8 a month or whatever it is, or whatever the fuck they increased it to, I guess. they're putting out a lot of fucking good shit lately, and I just am now realizing it again. I've been paying that $7, $8 a month, and I wasn't watching it as much because I was doing other, watching other things, and then I kind of go from platform to platform, and I binge on a platform at a time. I'll binge on Prime for a while, then I'll binge on. I binged on Hulu for a little bit, but now I'm cutting that shit out. Now I'm binging on Netflix. I was binging on YouTube for a while, because my friend's channel. Actually, I'm still binging on that. Here it is, folks. Let me find it actually. All right, here. I'm putting this in the chat, folks. Here's a link. Check out that particular page, or check out the particular YouTube page. That is the YouTube page for my friend Glenn. He's from Massachusetts, where I come from. And he has had a store called the Comic Book Palace, which has been in business consecutively for 26 years, in the same spot. Not a thing in the store has changed in 26 years. The place looks the same now as it did then. And I used to work for him back in the very early years that he was there. Back around the mid to late 90s, actually. For a few years I worked for him and became his friend, and we've been in and out of touch, off and on over a long period of time, and I gave him a call about 2 weeks ago and checked in on him, and he told me about the fact that he had a documentary done, and it won all sorts of awards and shit, and he has a YouTube channel with over 4,000 subscribers. I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, I got a channel. He's like, you do? I'm like, yeah. So he sent me the DVD of his movie, the documentary that won awards. He sent me that, and he also sent me an entire box of. I asked him to put it aside for me, and I was going to pay him for it. But he sent it to me, and I'm gonna, of course, he said, pay me whenever, but he goes, I want you to have it right away and enjoy it. He sent me unopened box of Topps football cards for the Alliance of American Football that just folded, just went out of business. But I wanted them. I'm like, dude, they made cards for that? He's like, yeah. So he fucking sends that to me, and it was packed full of fucking great cards. I got a whole set. I was so psyched. I was like, wow, cool. So I'm going to pay him back for that. But he goes, I don't care if you pay me in 5 days, 5 months, 5 years, or if you don't ever pay me. He goes, I just want you to enjoy that. And I'm like, dude, no problem. Well, in turn, anyways, I sent him a couple of shirts, but the least I can do is put a link up there for you. Check him out. It may not be your cup of tea. It may be. It's just the everyday goings-on in a comic book store that's been in business for so long. And if you don't get the kick out of the New England, Massachusetts accents and the crass humor and blunt humor that Glenn is known for, he's been part of a book for the local area that's on Local Legends. The guy is a pillar of the community. I mean, really, he is. We joked about it back 20 years ago when I was still living out there, that he was a pillar of the community. And Now, legit, he is. I said, dude, you go another 25, they're going to be giving you a key to the city. He goes, I don't know if I even want that. I go, no, I understand considering the city you live in. But yeah, check him out, folks, if you can. Glenn is his name, and his show is awesome. So yeah, simply put, Comic Book Palace. It's on YouTube, and it's free to watch. So back to these guys talking.
Trust Cory, but the thing is,
We got Dane and Anthony in the HOH.
That's one member.
Yeah, so she's gonna put Pikes and probably Mark, and then we have to choose
No,
between
she ain't putting on Mark.
It's you, me, Cory, Kiera. There's only one squad.
Cory is not putting up you or Mark.
I know she won't put up me.
Yeah.
She's gonna put up Pikes and Mark, and she's gonna want
Cory is
Thank
not,
you, Sarah. Got that
Cory's
message.
not
Yep.
putting up Mark.
So she can put up Damien, Kiera, and Pikes.
Yeah.
I don't think she would put up Kiera.
Okay, this is what we'll do. Before we sit down and have the conversation, we'll sit down, watch how I use my words, watch how I finesse the truth out of Cory. I won't say nothing to her, and I'll ask her. Because this whole week, I've been working on relationships with her and Mark, her and you. Well, that was already done. She's already locked in, solidified, no matter what.
I know mine was.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Cory.
And Adam.
I'm just worried about it. Yeah.
And Adam. As much as Adam is running around talking about the triple, he's being an idiot. Yeah. What he's thinking about is his emotional side. Yeah. He wants to smile and go to Sam.
Good night, guys.
Hey, good night.
Sleep well.
Peace.
Oh.
Yeah, Mark's not even here.
Tell Mark I say good night.
Well.
He wants to go. Hey, look at this guy. He's celebrating and talking to the cameras like Sam's watching. Sam, I'm taking you to. Sam, I'm taking you. It's humiliating. It's humiliating.
And now he just.
I'm not gonna let. First of all, Adam is maybe very strong in competitions, but he's the weakest of all of us. The worst social game, the most emotional person.
Listen to them shitting on him.
And I'll
rightfully so.
Adam's emotional side gets to the other guys, just because you think Cory would whatever. Cory would never snake on you or Mark.
No, I know.
I built that relationship strong. I tried to do it with Adam, but Adam just doesn't have what you have.
Why?
Can't do it like Mark.
No. I know.
We were just talking about options. The four options. Who saw you come in here?
Kiera was in the red room.
Okay. In the red room.
Damien's downstairs.
Okay. We're sitting there?
No, he just walked downstairs and thought I have noise.
Out four of them.
So we'll talk about this tomorrow, but this is how
all the
I
four
feel
people
right
they're
now.
talking about, I suppose.
We have four people. Cory, Esty, Damien. Cory, Esty, Damien, who's on here? Kiera. Realistically, we want Kiera to come with us to the final, right? Yeah. Even though Kiera's shown strength in some things, we still want Kiera because probability-wise, that's probably our best bet, right? Okay, Kiera. I know Kiera may have talked to you. I know it's truce, whatever, but I feel like Kiera would put you up. That's just me being personal. I mean, me using all the information that I know inside my head from all the things that Kiera said to me.
They made it.
I was with Sam a lot last week. Sam looked at me and Kiera and said, "You stick to Adam and Dane."
Yeah.
And
they're like, I told them you just have to chill this week.
And I were smoking, and Kiera and Sam were crying, saying, "We're so sorry for going against you, Dane. We are so dumb."
Sam loves him.
Sam's like, "I'm going home because I went against you." I was like, yeah.
Hey, CD1.
Really fucking
check this shit out.
That's exactly.
While you're listening there. These were in. This was one of the things in the box.
But it comes down to also who can be trusted. I know over the past 2 weeks.
I don't trust Kiera. I would say that, but I do trust them.
1,000% don't trust Kiera. But out of the four to listen to us, I trust Cory the most. That's because I know Cory very well. I know she's very loyal. I know exactly how she feels about you. I know exactly how she feels about you. I know exactly how she feels about Mark. If I'm talking from my point of view, and I work my way down the list, I trust Cory the most. I trust Kiera second because Kiera will just cry her way and whatever. And then I would trust Esty, and then I would trust Damien last.
For me,
Because you
It's
think,
Kiera,
yeah,
Damien,
yeah,
Estee, and Cory.
fair. I see exactly why you
Honestly,
think
I know Damien has said some shit about me,
that.
and he's admitted to that.
Yeah,
But he's like, dude, that was like before. He's like, I want to move forward.
yeah,
I don't want to think about the past. Because I said the same thing. I was like,
Yeah.
we need to move forward, and all he talks about is the boys.
So you gotta think.
Estee's not going to take
My-
Damien further.
My trust. I don't care about trust. I'm worried about we gotta be in control next week.
Yeah.
And my thing is we're gonna beat Kiera. We're gonna beat Esty.
Yeah,
We're gonna beat
I'm
Damien.
totally
and we're
on
not
board
gonna beat
with
Cory. That's I trust Cory. I
I'm
trust
actually
Cory.
scared about beating
I
Cory.
trust Cory.
Okay.
But I'm just more worried about winning next week. On
I don't
day
think
48, we need to be in control of triple. We don't need to be
Absolutely.
I was
having
ahead of Kiera twice now in mental competition.
Yep.
Estee hasn't proven herself in mental competitions, and Damien
Estee's a lot smarter. Estee messed up on a whole bunch of the days. I sat there and watched Estee go over days with me. She knows
I
everything.
know, but then
Esty
it
came
comes
to
down.
me after that 41 mental. She looks at me. She's like, I can't handle pressure. Why the fuck didn't you do better?
Yeah.
I said, excuse me?
You
I don't
can-
need to
you
win
can know
this.
your
You need
days,
to
but
win
when
this.
it comes down to pressure, man,
Yep.
she can't do it.
I said, fuck off. I don't want carrying you around this game anymore.
Very true. Very true.
I was like, fuck off.
Also, what I want you guys to think about is Damien.
Yeah.
If Damien wins, Estee's turning on you.
Artsy,
Estee's
what's
turning on-
up?
First of all, Esty wants you out.
Yeah,
But
Oh
Estee's
my
turning
God,
on you,
Artsy.
and Estee's going to talk. If Damien wins, Esty is going to be sitting there in her little see-through top, flirting up Damien and telling him what to do. Cory is not listening to anybody but me.
Yeah.
Esty cannot be trusted, and you know that.
Eh,
Cory
Artsy,
can be
hang in
trusted
there for a few
100%,
minutes, and
if
then we'll
Cory
talk,
wins,
okay?
Max, you're going up on the block.
Honestly, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right, but
So good to see
I
you.
have to agree on him. I'd much rather take my chance
Yep.
on them because the stats are proven, and she had 2 balls. She was on ball number 2. If I wasn't in that competition,
Shit, well,
Artsy, no, this is just a temporary home I'm borrowing from my pet camel.
She showed us in the competition
So,
she's a beast.
yeah, Big Brother Bri is the main channel, the mothership. We'll be going back over there, hopefully, May, sometime in May, after Big Brother Canada's over. We got 27 more days left of Big Brother Canada.
One last thing I want you to remember. Well, not
That's
one
about,
last thing, but another thing.
it'll be a couple weeks after that, and then I'll be over
As much as you think that Cory knows
about
days,
45 more
I've
days
been
from
sitting
now,
in the room
40, 45 days.
Before you came into the room,
And I'll be back over on the other channel,
when I was
hopefully.
sitting in there with just Kiera and Cory, Cory was going over days and messing up nonstop. First of all, I'm horrible with days. You
Okay,
guys
hold on. She went.
Kiera
What days were Kiki nominated? And she went boom, 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 boom. She said 14, 27, 28. I said, holy fuck, here we go.
Yeah,
But I'm telling you what
I'll
happened.
tell you the story later, but
On
yeah,
Tuesday night,
he was awesome.
they were
He
cutting up in front of me in the bed, like,
he didn't
"You
ask
gotta
for
work on
much,
your days."
and
Honestly,
it
I'm
was
really
it
bad
was
with
like I
days.
was just like,
can't
oh well,
remember
shit.
whatever it is.
I was already gonna do that anyway, so yeah, no
Even
problem.
Batman has a weakness. But anyways,
So-
when I was in the room,
Doesn't ask
Cory
for
was
much.
going-
Good camel.
Cory was going over the days and messing up, and Kiera was correcting each day. Kiera had all the days, and when
So
we
stupid
were
for
listening,
Kiera helping.
when we did the comp, I was listening to where people were making mistakes, and it just doesn't make sense because everything that Cory made a mistake on, Kiera corrected instantly. And was just like, no, it's this. Cory's not that good with days. She may have gotten lucky with whatever, and Cory can make fun of me and say whatever, but Cory's not that good with days.
I'm
Either
better
way,
with it. I'm good with it.
Either way, whatever it is, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Another thing too, triples are POVs are
Physical. Quick.
and if they go up on the block with just say me, Cory, and someone goes on the block and they take themselves down, boom, their guy goes up.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they have a very good chance of winning something quick like that. I know, I was in the same situation. I was in the same situation last week, and I didn't want Sam to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard that in the background, other than Wonky snoring, but there was Wonky's over here, by the way, just snoring on the floor. You know, it's that time of day. But fuck, it's almost 1 o'clock my time. Indeed. But you may have heard the Big Brother voice say, "Good night, house guests. Sleep well." Asshole does that as a passive-aggressive way to say, "Go the fuck to sleep." And so the Canadian Big Brother, Bob, the Bob voice, he goes, "Good night, house guests. Sleep well." Like, all right, you sound a little creepy, and you sound a little passive. You sound more passive aggressive than you sound creepy, but it's the same. So, Artsy, no, you haven't missed any spicy drama at all. Drama, fuck. No, you haven't missed any drama at all. Hey, Artsy, question for you. Because I am getting ready to sign off for the night here. Because they are telling them to get to sleep. So that means that they're just going to wrap up their discussions here. But Artsy, was wondering, would you like to chat? Are you up for a chat? Like, verbal chat, like on like a Google Hangouts or a Facebook Messenger or something like that. Let me know if you are. Shoot me a email, the email address up above, and then we can hook that up, because I'd really love a chance to talk to you. It's been a long time that haven't seen you around, and I have never really gotten a chance to really get to talk to you. And if you're willing to do that, if you're comfortable with that, I'd love the chance to get to talk to you, get to know you a bit. But if you're not, if it's not in your comfort zone, I completely understand as well. Just let me know. And let's see here. Hear lots of noise. What do you think I am? Doesn't even have to be a long conversation. It can only be, just be a couple minutes just to say hi. Just to, just so I can hear your voice, actually get to know you. So yeah. Yeah, when you get time, I mean, check back on the replays for, if you want to know about the Big Brother Canada stuff, if that interests you. Yeah, I mean, Big Brother Canada's been okay. It's definitely has not been America quality, which in the sense of, and that's saying a lot considering Big Brother 20, the gameplay was really not very good. At least we're seeing comp beasts in this. There are two distinct players who are just comp beasts. They've each won 5 comps for a total of 10 out of a total of 14 comps that have been played. 2 people dominating that much in the first part of the season is insane. I don't know if I've ever seen 2 people dominate, and they're on the same team. It's like the Golden State Warriors. It's like they got 2 dominant motherfuckers that are just tearing it up, and they're on the same team. It's fucked. So CD1, thanks for hanging. By the way, those AAF cards before you head out, there was one that I showed you that had like little green sides to it. Did you catch that? That card was a special one. A real special one. 2 reasons. It was, the green siding indicated it was a special print run. It was one of only 10 produced. It was marked in gold print, stamped 9 of 10. The other thing that was cool about it, it wasn't a player. It was a coach. And not just any coach. A female coach. She just got promoted 2 weeks ago to be an assistant coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, that card may not be worth a hell of a lot of money, but that's one hell of a friggin' story behind that card. And that box came with you're guaranteed 3 autograph cards in a box. You get 4 extra little subset cards, and then you get 3 or 4 of these short run cards where you could even get a 1 of 1. They make a 1 of 1, a 1 of 5, a 1 of 10, 25, 50, and 99. And I happen to pull 2 99s, a 50, and a 10 in that box. So I fucking, and I got the full fucking set in the box. I was set, man, I got rich off that box. I mean, not rich in the sense that I'm not going to be able to turn it over and make money off of it. But I mean, I got a lot of good shit out of the box. I was like, wow, that's cool. I'm the only motherfucker that's going to care about AAF cards, but alright, so be it. Oh, okay, well, Artsy, if you're going to sleep now, that's fine. I mean, I was just going to sign off now because I'm not going to bed. I'm just going to sign off now because I'm going to sign off. Because they're closing up shop for the night. I'm closing up shop for the night. But I'm awake until the early morning, so... So, let me know. If one way or another, it's cool. If you don't, that's fine. It's all good. But, hey, at the very least, Artsy, please try to come back on the regular if you can. I know you may be busy and stuff, so that's all cool. We all are, but I love to see you when you're here. I love having you around, and you're just a good person to keep the room bright and cheerful and all of that. So I appreciate you, okay? Just know that. Okay. So, all right, I'm heading out of here. Yankee, are you up for a short talk? If you're not, that's okay too. Just give me a thumbs up or down on that. But to recap for you folks, for the current reset for the day, your current HOH is still Mark. Nominees are Damien and Adam. Adam has found a clue inside the archive that involved finding a small box inside of one of the many file boxes, over 200 of them that are inside the archive. He was just digging through by himself and found one box that had a small clamshell box to it. He opened it up. He also found a blue flashlight, like a blue light, that apparently must have shown him some secret message, he indicated. And then, after putting that down and he started to look around a little bit more with the blue flashlight, Big Brother came over the air and interrupted him, and then they went to PowerPoint Fish so that we could not see at that point any further as to what was going on. So we found something. We got to see it. If you were watching the feeds, you got to see it, that happened. And that somebody kindly enough put that up on Twitter to share that. So that's how I got that information. But Adam did win the veto this evening. They just came back in from the veto within the last hour. But they are getting ready to go to bed, and it does not seem like there's really much strategy talk other than the guys within the pretty boys. So, okay. So until tomorrow night at the normal time, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, 7:30 West Coast. It's me and Wonky Snoring over there on the floor. Saying, there you go. Right, exactly. And what do you say again? That's right. Okay, so, yep, now they're going to night vision. That really means they're going to bed. But I'll be up. Peace. Love. And we'll both see you tomorrow. I'll say goodnight for Wonky. One more run. Come on. No. One more. A little louder. There you go. That's good. All right, good night, folks.